Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. And we have all the keys to settling Far Harbor up. It took a little longer than I expected last time, because I decided to, park my power armor right here, since it's not exactly a good swimwear. I'll just throw some stuff in this toolbox, this accursed toolbox, which likes to respawn and despawn anything that's in it. Luckily, I did not put in my wonderful loadout of guns. None of my explosives. I did, however, lose a few pieces of gear, as in most of my gear. I guess I didn't double check. I might have left some of that over back at the nucleus. I honestly am not quite sure, so I think the first thing we need to do is make our way back to the nucleus, give them a little bit of their stuff. I have a few quests for them. Let's see. Determine something. So these two. And that'll at least, make the children of Adam happy with me. They're, I don't know, they seem pretty level-headed. But, yeah, this island, it has some xenophobes over at Far Harbor. Hopefully we can chill them out. It has manipulating synths up at Acadia, which, doesn't seem like a good situation to have. And the people who are at the nucleus, who, besides Tectus, seem rather nice. They just want to do their worshipping and stuff like that, so they don't seem too bad. But let's see if we can't figure out a way to make everyone play happy, play nice with one another. We'll get there. Let's see. I think I took out the gulpers last time, so it's just a little bit of a worrying situation to my left, hopefully. In case I run into anything, I'm just gonna keep on trying to VATS. And lure weed. I honestly don't think I need to do too much more crafting between the drugs I have and the food that I have. Yeah, I think we're set. Rad Rabbit. Rad Rabbit wants to die if it wants to be in my VATS range. 95% chance, I will take it. Screw you, Rad Rabbit. Moving my hidden bars left and right. And so what have we got for the rest of today? Well, I think we're going to be able to finish Far Harbor fairly quickly. I'm on jet fuel, so I might as well be sprinting around. I bought 5 fusion cores last time. 6 fusion cores, in fact. The nice merchant over at Far Harbor, the synth, I'm not quite sure his name is Benny, Bertrand, Berthold, Billy, I don't know his name, I forgot already. He had some purified water, which is nice, but I finally ended up making Longfellow's camp set up for at least water. I can do some other things with that. It's connected to Hangman's Alley, so any junk, like the junk that I lost last time by putting it in the... that was a lot of adhesive, by the way. I was kind of looking forward to seeing how much that was. A lot of duct tape, a lot of wonder glue. And here comes the automatic rad storm because I'm passing by Vim. Go figure. But to get back up to the nucleus, the roads are pretty safe. It does cross by some more super mutants, so I think I'm actually going to go around this way. There's not much up there that I need to worry about, hopefully. Into the wild, and when you're on top of a hill, just VATS to make sure there's nothing obviously in your way. I think my diseases are still having lethargy, unfortunate. But at least I've gotten rid of my tiredness from last time. That was really abysmal. Losing everything and then having to go into just defense mode and take Aqua Boy rank 2. Oh, jeez. Never thought I'd take Aqua Boy rank 2. But there's a first time for everything. And that first time is when you hear a Molotov explode, and you're not able to get more than 30 feet away from the MS Azalea. That is a scary situation. Okay, so I'm drawing a little bit of a blank as to which enemies are... I almost think there's wolves on top of that hill, so I don't want to get up too much further. The hidden bracket is a little perturbed, but I think we're going to be fine. So let's head on down. Let's not stomp on anyone. Just kind of ease into it. No. Okay, that's good. Okay, back home at the nucleus. Let's first check really what there is when it comes to my inventory here. Now, I'm just so used to leaving inventories and workbenches and stuff that shouldn't despawn. Shouldn't being the operative word. So I guess I'll check with my first.
You're back. Thanks again for being game to track down that pump break.
I found it.
Got that regulator.
You did? Oh, fantastic. So that unless
I
messed
will
something
put
up.
that into the
You-
thing. I don't need to demand caps.
Great.
And we get radical conversion. We're gonna sell that immediately.
Sister Mai.
Looking
And
to
when I
gear
say
up?
immediately, I mean, well, yeah, let's do immediately.
Trust in Adam, but don't leave the bay without stocking up. You need some.
Sure. Let's take a look.
She
Adam
seems
provides.
reasonable. Okay, Adam does provide, but you are what's going to provide for me in the meantime. Let's see. I do want to have a charisma gear just in case. Let's just double check. I need to actually make sure that I need these things. Okay, power armor. What did I leave here? Okay, good. So I thought that I had left all this stuff there because it wasn't in my inventory, but now I remember that I definitely left it here. That is good to see. And the junk, I have plenty of junk here. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was. It could have been so much worse. Let's get the green dress. And we'll talk to Mai. Actually, we probably need to drop off a few things in the form of ammo. Okay, so yeah, I did have 2 fusion cores here. Can't exit my power armor. I disagree. But besides that, well, let's see. Oop, fall down here.
Adam guide you to
I really did not want to try to make it back here. I didn't run into any enemies along the way, obviously, but it was not worth the risk of being in a hazmat
Adam
suit.
provides.
Okay, we are not taking any rads right now, even though our rads just increased. First time we've looked at it for a little bit. Let's get on some stuff to do some buying, because, yeah, we're not exactly completely set when it comes to our ammunition.
Looking to gear up?
And
Even
you know what, screw it. I have water back at the Commonwealth. I can, let's see, purified water is at 8, so yeah, I am totally fine doing some of those great mentats. They're only at 8 now, which is
Sure. Let's take a look.
not
Never know
getting
what you
super
might
low,
need.
but we should be fine. So I'll pick up the 45. In case I do get an awesome 45-70, 45-70 caliber, not quite sure what that means. Let's pick up those 2, and some of that, and another fusion core, and that should be fine. I don't think we need any junk unless she has shipment of adhesive. Military grade duct tape. It's a decent weight to value for duct tape, for adhesive, for stuff like that. Yeah, that's fine. Let's pick up her purified water just to make sure we're not running out. Razor grain can be turned into some tasty stuff that is also water, pretty much. And we'll take up a whiskey, raw sap. I forget what everything is used for, so... Oh, she's not a Vim fan. That's a shame. Gulper slurries are not that bad, just for a little invisibility thing. Stepping inside a building just to make sure that you're invisible. You only need 10 seconds to make sure that everything's fine. But it's 100 each. I don't know. Let's get rid of a few things. Radical, recoil, and not gonna have a whole lot of other things to get rid of. Honestly, I can get rid of all of the buff out because I have plenty more at home. Day Tripper. Luck and Charisma. Plus luck wouldn't be the end of the world compared to -2 strength. We might consider that. And I have plenty of grilled radstag, so we can get rid of a few of those. Jet. That's expensive stuff. And let's see. I don't know. Perhaps I should use some of these more often. Same with Psycho. We can get a pretty penny for that. And if we combine Psycho and Jet, we'd get a little bit of experience, but we'd lose out on the caps. So I'm not going to do that. Rat away. Whoop. Well, get rid of the rat away. And I'll take the roasted Mirelurk meat back. It's worth 32. That's not even that bad. And all of a sudden we have everything that we need. So I'll take the grilled radstag back. And a few more stim packs. Yeah, we can get a lot of money out of these great mentats and stuff. Anyway, that is good enough for me. I think they have a cooking station somewhere. If they have chemistry, armor, power armor, maybe the cooking station is... I don't know. Ugh, 2-shot Gauss rifle. I wish I could take that. That'd be so nice to have. I wouldn't mind making some food, but I don't know where the... Oh. There it is. Yeah, whatever the guy's saying. Okay, so Lure Weed, small accuracy bonus and night vision in exteriors for 5 minutes. It's interesting.
Far Harbor will burn in its righteous light.
We'll take that. The Gulper Slurry. Where is that? Gulple. Wait. I don't think I have access to everything that I think I should have access
see a
to.
kingdom reunited before I am divided.
Black Bloodleaf, Blight, Lure Weed. Oh, let's just double check. Poached Angler. We're taking care of that. Ooh, the grilled hermit crab. That was fun for the plus strength. Gator Claw. Fried Fog Crawler. So with the oil and the fog crawler meat, damage resistance, I think it goes up, yeah, quite a bit. That's not bad for damage resistance. Or is it damage resistance goes up and then even further in foggy and rainy weather? I honestly forget. Okay, so... Oh, wait, the Gulper Slurry is probably in soup, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Okay, Acid and Crystal. So, getting a bunch of Gulpers and just using Acid and Crystal, which is not that hard to come by, that could be a easy way of making a ton of miniature stealth boys. Their weight is 1, so they don't last as effectively as long. But that is pretty freaking good. I might be considering that.
Watch over my brothers
I
and
don't want to hunt
sisters.
gulpers, but I will kill them if they get in my way. Okay, just wanted to double check that. I needed to remind myself exactly. Oh god, 4 rads a second.
Blessings
Okay, so I'm at
to the High Confessor.
um
who will keep
253. I don't know how much it went up in the meantime, so whoops. It's probably fine. It is probably just fine. Should have just had an automatic Radex when I get into Far Harbor at all times. Okay, so yeah, our task right now, let's do the install the regulator.
Oh, brilliant, Adam. Guide your
Do
servant.
some of this, do some of that, do some of that. And it gets really radioactive down here. So we're at 253. And even with the hazmat suit, it'll probably go up by about 1 or so. 253, still. Okay. I am not going to reverse Mai's bypass. I'm going to do what the children of Adam want. It's part of their religion. I'm not going to, you know, infringe on their beliefs. If you're coming in here, it's because you want to be heavily irradiated. I don't want to be heavily irradiated, but I'm not actually suffering that much because of hazmat suit. So, 254. Yeah, just 1 rad. That's fine. Hazmat suit, it's amazing. 99% reduction of rads after the fact of already reducing rads. That's pretty nice. So, what else do we have to do? We need to, well, we need to talk about the heretic. Oh, we need to test the decontamination system. Let's do that.
Glory to Adam.
Not doing things very efficiently, but that's fine. And again, this thing sprays some rads, but you can get out of the way pretty quickly, and it's just a few drops. And there goes the experience right there. Do I get money?
Sister Gwyneth won't be troubling you any longer.
She brought it on herself. Well, you've done well.
Okay, we
Adam
killed the
smiled.
person.
Glory to Adam.
Oh, I mean,
Take
where
this.
do I spend my Adam bucks?
It's not just a weapon. Go forth.
And this thing is glorious. I wish I had more chances to use this. Ugh. I need to stop playing Yolo runs by no guaranteed legendary rules after the first 30 levels or something, because this is pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, that is a fun weapon. Let's see.
Harbor will know Adam.
So we've helped out most everyone. So we get to essentially, you know, talk about random things and people. Bring down Far Harbor's defenses. Use the nuclear launch key, stuff like that. Best left forgotten. And then, well, yeah, we're
Keep her safe on her travels.
we're ready
through the
to finish up. Yep, there it goes. What Adam requires. I was wondering where that was going to go. We're ready to finish up what we need to do here. I think it's time we go check on the other 2 places that are causing issues for good old Far Harbor, the island, not the town. Oh, and there's our power armor right up
Looking to send
here.
someone to their maker.
Now what I want to do is take as much stuff with me. Because if I take it all, I'm going to be carrying too much. But if I take most of it, especially the stuff I can sell over at Far Harbor, that'll be a good idea. For the junk, let's get rid of heavy things that aren't very useful. Coffee pot, turpentine, cigar. Wow, it immediately turns into not very heavy stuff. Okay, what about aid? Anything that I can get rid of? Ice cold beer. Yeah, I really picked up too much stuff, didn't I? And what about... I guess we'll drop those two things and Adam's Judgment, I guess. And what else? I hate leaving fusion cores around, but actually it's not that bad of an idea just to leave a couple there. These are really quite heavy, so let's leave half of them here. We're coming back to this place. We've got just a couple stops to do. Okay, I do want to leave just a little bit of room for looting along the way. And I can always take a grilled radstag to help with that. So, we are on our way to Acadia, because if you check in with Kasumi, you know, essentially telling her, hey, things are pretty crazy over, you know, everywhere. And it's, you know, not all Dima's fault, but he's essentially brought it to the brink of annihilation. All it takes is one crazy mainlander to give it a little bit of a push. Not that, you know, I'm the mainlander or anything. Coffee in the morning. That's good stuff. Okay, so looks like the Radstorm's kind of gone away. Just needed to give it a second. One last little burst of thunder. Okay. So we've gone from Acadia to Far Harbor before, and I'm going to essentially do the same sort of route. There's that little battle that we saw. It doesn't repeat. There's the wolves that might spawn over here. Trappers, so avoid that. Trappers, so avoid that. Trappers, so avoid that. Ghouls, so avoid that. But you can essentially get your way in between those two. Not a whole lot. And then just run up the road. It's mostly safe except for a bear that I might have already killed. I've killed a few bears that I know about, but I think I still have left that one south of Acadia. Anyway, let's be on our way. Just kind of check your hidden brackets, make sure that in the bright daylight something isn't obviously going to cause you terror and panic and all of the mistakes that go along with it. Probably not the best weapon to... That's also not exactly the best weapon to be coming out of nowhere. And that is 255 rats. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's great mentats. I was wondering why. Let's get another jet fuel. Offset that fatigue. That is just a little too inefficient for my liking. Okay. So, tracking east, we've got the turrets are firing on something. The turrets don't like using their bullets up for random amounts of target practice. So, someone drifted somewhere, something. Not quite sure. So let's stay away from there because they're definitely going to be on a little more high alert than normal. Keep heading east, even if you're going around rocks that don't really seem that familiar. Once you find yourself on a nice little slope, you can kind of keep track of things. Okay, here we go. So now we are headed past the old pond right up there. Again, old pond is... Ooh. Erratic. Erratic, you say? That would be a fun name for a legendary. Erratic, pipe pistol. I don't know. Maybe has a 50% chance of doing 50% more damage or something per shot. I don't know. Just Something chaotic, erratic, or something. That's fine, they probably already made a mod for it somewhere out there. Okay, so over here, we're now beyond the enemies, and we can just kind of walk our way up the slope, or we can jetpack our way. I am going to set the custom destination. So we kind of have to do things in the right order if we're trying to get the most out of this situation. The end result will kind of be the same no matter what. Well, definitely not no matter what, because you can... Oh, there's the bear. Hello. Goodbye. How have I not gone by here before? I totally would... Well, maybe I headed more straight south and then cut around. But yeah, that bear, he is usually further east, from what I remember. Anyway, straight up the hill, there's the thing, and there is one person I want to talk to here. I guess I can talk to Dima too, but I don't trust Dima. He's just going to weave a web of lies, and I'm not interested in hearing his synth talk. Brotherhood. Brotherhood, 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 Ad Victoriam. Yeah. So let's see if we can't at least tell Kasumi things are about to get nasty. Okay, I haven't done any work for you guys, but you're still fine me just going about. I guess that's your mistake. Let's talk with the
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Oh, I will not be planning on staying long. I want to talk to the person that has
If it weren't for Dima,
no.
most of us would probably
Who
be dead.
has
Acadia may not look
the
like
shop?
it from the outside.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth.
Um,
So wonderful
oh,
to meet
there
someone
they
from
are.
back home.
Miranda.
I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
They're just
So
wonderful.
you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home.
It's all downhill.
Feels like things are getting worse by the day.
Oh, don't be silly. I would like to see it again some. Acadia is all well and good.
If this is boring, I'd hate to see what you consider exciting.
Oh, aren't you a card? I'm sure I'll see you around.
Oh, you will. You
I
will.
assume you're not planning on
And I'll see if I can bring some excitement to your life.
Need something?
Sure, let's take a look.
Now we're talking.
Okay, Cog. Let's get rid of things that we don't need, like the hunters, and wow, that's all that stuff that we need. Yeah, and I'm not getting out of my my gear. I'm done messing around with that. I think I just want to get rid of things that are... I don't know why I keep picking up things that are just for selling, but here we are. And 308 rounds we're good on. 50 caliber. Don't need any of that stuff. Nope. Yep. And let's just hold off on that and see what he has. Plenty of 45. I think we're good on 45. I wouldn't mind, because 45 we're picking up 200 bullets in a single go, so those are around apparently. 38 rounds, even though they're everywhere, I go through them really quickly. I throw out about 40 bullets in a couple seconds just to do explosive damage, so let's not mess around with that. Let's pick those up. 2 fusion cores, just to add to our nice little growing or regrowing sort of stores. That's fine. Let's do that, and then let's do some fusion cells. Some fusion cells. Okay, we definitely spent money. It happens from time to time. I guess we can do some buff out and some Instamash, jet, and what else? The stim packs are still around, I believe. Yep. That'll be good. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Now this stuff, let's just
I understand you've seen
keep
a good
them
bit of our
unprepared for the future.
What do you think?
It is too dark in here, that's what I think.
Need something?
Don't mind me, I'm just going to rob you blind. When I say rob, apparently it doesn't really matter. I guess I can take a desk fan.
Acadia
There's
may not
a
look
decent
like it
amount
from
of
the
stuff in
outside.
here. I didn't really
It's all some of us
go
have got.
through it the first time because I was just too quick about things, but yeah, might as well grab it all. Carrying too much. Already? Ooh. Okay, let's take a grilled radstag, I guess. And just double check there's not anything
It
too
might not
much
look like
here.
much. This is
I
the
want to
only
be
place I
efficient
know of.
about
I don't need
things.
to hide who I am.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
I am getting out of your hair as soon as I'm getting all of your stuff out of your hair. I think this is fine. We don't need to overloot things, but I do like the amount of adhesive here. That is nice to see. Let's be on our way. Oh yeah, we came here to talk to Kasumi. Reasons. Kasumi, Dima is a psychopath and wants to kill half the island. Probably more than half, 2/3 of it, in fact.
You're back. So, what did you find? Can we really trust Dima?
We can trust Dima to forget about very key information.
I found Dima's earliest memories. He murdered and replaced someone in Far Harbor. Then he covered it up, even hiding the knowledge of it from himself.
Damn it.
Good morning,
I
Neuro.
was hoping I was wrong, but
Oh my
I
gosh.
just knew there was something.
Last time,
Do you
really,
know why he did it?
really took the wind out of my sails for a bit there.
I think he was desperate.
Has Acadia been a mistake this whole time?
Okay, so just talking to Kasumi. Acadia is worth protecting. Acadia will burn, by the way.
Acadia is gonna burn, Kasumi.
You're serious? No. I should have never.
Oh right, we were supposed to, Oh shoot, I did that wrong. I was supposed to get stealth boys from her. Well, that's fine. We'll survive. Thank. Duct tape, and what else? Yeah, I did that wrong. Don't do what I did. I don't even need to get in there, frankly. Let's be on our way. So, yeah, if you do that right and speech check the right way, you know, tell her what she wants to hear and stuff like that, she'll thank you and give you a few things. But, of course, I was, you know, doing that wrong. Tell her to go home, I think, or Acadia is worth protecting. But yeah, in the meantime, we've got some people to get on board. So we have to head over to Far Harbor and see what they think about the whole, you know, Dima replacing people and whatnot. You know, hopefully they keep a level head, and the worst of them can't essentially just step up and say, hey, let's do this. I mean, I'm an outside force. I'm not going to go in there and start telling them how to live their lives. I'm just going to see how they decide to live their lives. And if they make, you know, questionable decisions, there's not really anything I can do about it. So yeah, we have to be very clear when it comes to just our part in making the end of this DLC their own decisions, their own designs, their own. Oh, how do you say it? It's pretty much already on the track, and I'm just giving it a little bit of a push. Yeah. If it's not me, it's going to be someone else. So yeah. I am fine with that. And it's raining again. And I think there's the ghouls over there, which actually have quite a bit of a chance for legendary. So let's just sneak up on them a little bit. Usually I have to come here for a stupid brotherhood, retrieve this thing or whatever. Yep, there's a legendary right there. Okay, and we're going to get 1,000 ghouls spawning out, so let's see if we can't get on that thing. That's unfortunate. I don't like being in caution and not knowing where the ghouls are. So I'm gonna get on the roof. There's a legendary glowing one. Okay. Are they awake? That one's awake. Let's just get them up and about. I'm going to throw a grenade down there. Or I could use a Molotov. That always goes well. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was unintentional. Okay, hopefully we can find the ghoul that... Well, there's that ghoul. I thought there was... Okay, good. Cloaking. Another cloaking. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, really, Alan Lee seems to be the person who is most in charge of Far Harbor beyond Captain Avery, and if Captain Avery's just a controlled synth from Dima, then really Captain Avery's going to be replaced by second-in-command Alan Lee, and we'll just see how Alan Lee does things in a bit. Okay. I think that was the ghoul. Can we shoot the ghoul through here? We can. Very nice. But the hidden bracket shuffled a little bit, so let's be on our guard. We're gonna wake something up. What do you have? Irradiated knuckles. Oh, fun. Okay. If only there was, like, boxing style where you can do, like, really quick succession of... a series of attacks. Quick succession. Oh my gosh. Oh, there he is. Okay. And nothing else wibbled. I think we're good over here. No legendaries. You're not a legendary, I'm guessing. And you're not a legendary. Okay. So let's check on Far Harbor. I'm sure they're on the brink of disaster. But once they get rid of their crazy Captain Avery and Alan Lee can take a level-headed look at the situation and say, you know what, really what we need to do is get off this island. This island is no good for us. There's plenty of coastline. There's crazy synths here and crazy children of Adam. We've got only this dock left. Everything's gone to hell. So yeah, let's actually,
it's got it in for
I think yeah, we don't have our great mentats anymore.
Let's trade.
Here's what I got.
Brooks probably doesn't have his stuff regenerated, or does he? I definitely took purified water from him last time, so I'm he does have 0 purified water, so I'm guessing... Oh wait, I should just look at his caps. Wow.
You need odds, ends, junk, or knickknacks. You've come to the right place.
Let's barter.
Let's barter indeed. Okay, so he has 2,000 caps, so he hasn't regenerated his... his stock, let alone his other stuff. Anyway, in here we have a few things that we can store. Actually, get out and sell. Let's very carefully store our ammo that we don't immediately need. Let's jump out of our power armor and actually do some buying and selling, see if there's anything. Talking right arm, armored battered fedora, fashionable, and pompadour. There
All
we
to
go.
They
Hello again, Brooks.
Hey, Brooks. How can the bait shop help you?
I don't know.
Let's
Can
barter.
you?
Of course.
Okay, so irradiated kneecapper is going to go. Stub nose and what else? We had two 10mm. Yeah, only 550. I'm not a fan of the pulse grenade. I'd rather just take around fragmentation grenades because they're going to do more than double the damage, or plasma grenades because they're going to do more than 3 times the damage or so. So they're essentially to get people's attention, I guess. I guess that's better than using a Molotov. I'm just going to get rid of the Molotov, frankly. I don't like those being around. But yeah, they're just taking up space. I'm going to get rid of them. Same with the cryomine. Well, I don't know. That's the same damage, so I can't argue against that. Cloaking leather chest piece, go away. I don't need a red bandana anymore. And buff out, get that out of here. What else? Guess we probably don't need this many mentats either. And the psycho's probably a bit much. We have plenty at home, and we can even make some if we really need to. 56 Radex. That seems excessive to me. Yep. We'll just do something like that. Okay. Do we need to do anything else?
Doc, look at that skull. If you got proof that Avery's been replaced, hand it here.
Oh, I wanted to shop. Oh, that's fine.
Here you go. The doc confirmed it. It's Avery's skull.
I can't believe it. This is happening. And it's happening fucking now.
You're fleeing the dock because you can't trust the synths, and the children of Adam are just a little too crazy?
Avery, where's your locket? The one your ma gave you.
Lost in a fire. You know that.
Wrong. It's in a grave. Your grave.
Oh.
What? Alan,
Shut the hell up! We've been played. Played! Dima is killing us. Replacing us with his sins.
Well, you know, killing one of you.
This is some machine piece of shit.
Well, I can't argue with that, but
100% certifiable proof. Real Avery is 6 feet under in an unmarked grave.
well, he's got a point.
stop him.
You think the mainlander's gonna help you? He's the one that proved it. No one's gonna save you, Captain.
You know, I do think the Brotherhood has a point. Let's Brotherhood this. Kill the toaster.
She's just a dirty synth.
See? See, the mainlander
Wow,
gets his
I never really paid
first
attention to
things
his face right
first.
there. Looked pretty freaking evil. Okay.
I've been telling you for years we gotta do something.
Well,
Time's up.
let's
Grab a
you know,
gun from
wash
my
our hands
shop
of the
if you ain't
situation and
We're taking care of it.
go back and tell Kasumi to go. Oh, wait, what was that? Wow, he was pretty tough. Okay, so we've got a bunch of armed xenophobes going after some synths. Should be a good show. Let's take a look. We'll probably need a few bullets or something. Oops, I did not want to work on my stuff. Get back into the power armor, I'm overweight. Okay. So, we are sitting on a lot of stuff. I'll drop the junk here. I'll drop those rounds. Some of those rounds. All of those rounds. And that should be good. should be good. Have I learned my lesson? Yeah, I haven't learned my lesson, have I? Gonna get rid of my various bits of armor. Put them in there. Okay. Looks good. Okay, well, even the doc's on board, so, you know, they're making the right choice in their minds. Let's go see how it goes for the attack on Acadia. Just make sure I'm nice and set. Got what we need to do. Reload that, please. Okay. So we get this nice little troop kind of doing a very spread out attack on Acadia. I guess it's pretty tactically wise, kind of, you know, not having all your people grouped up in one little area, so a fragmentation mine or a random grenade thrown doesn't kill a bunch of them. So, getting up to Acadia, no problem. You know, I thought that if we talked to Alan, you know, he would just kind of maybe say, Avery, go back to your maker up in Acadia. Everyone, we need to get out of here. Those people up at Acadia are replacing us. But, I mean, he just really did not handle that situation very well. I'm not so sure about this sort of thing. I mean, I'm not going to go around trying to kill all of them. I don't think I could do that. I have this power armor and these guns, but I'm just one man in a power armor suit. What could I possibly do to stop these people? So yeah, I'm going to go up to Acadia and, you know, try to figure things out. Let's go up there and see if we can't, if not stop the fighting, at least make the fighting as, you know, quick and painless as possible. Yeah. No two shots. We're not going to take 2 shots to kill enemies. We're gonna just do it in 1 shot. Oops, a master. Yeah, this is the, this is going to be a bad ending for the people of Fallout, for Far Harbor. It is not a happy time. But this is a way to get 2 perks. One of them's not super nice, but that's fine.
Here. When you first came ashore, I didn't know what to make of you. I've thought for years that not a damn good thing comes from the mainlands. I know I run hot. I won't make no apologies. But I'm glad you were there for me, with that business with Avery. We've had our differences, to be sure. But I'm proud to stand here, with you.
Oh. Well, you know, for a pretty much extremist xenophobe that doesn't want any contact with the outside, you know,
Are we good then?
To me, you're barely a mainlander. That work for you?
Yeah, they make Alan at least, you know, palpable.
I'm on your side, Alan.
Good. Acadia's been manipulating us for years. You ready to end this?
It's not my battle.
This isn't my battle.
Figures. Everyone, attack!
Okay, it's not my battle.
You crazy?
But I will take a look at things. Just hop over the fence. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh, Molotov cocktails. Not my favorite thing in the world. I have history with those. Okay, so we've got some people over there. Making up a lot of noise for myself. Some people over there. Ooh, those synths are not doing very well. Well, they are marked in red, so... Oh, there's one up there. You're marked in red as well. I can't say no to killing enemies marked in red. Enemies. Okay, so we've got an escalating situation, to be sure. They seem to want to kill every last synth here, even if they're not synths. So that's unfortunate. There's some good loot. That's nice. Let's go inside and see if they've made it nice and painless for the synths. That is not what I want to see. You're supposed to actually, like... Well, I deserve that. I should have done the old... Get in there with a stealth boy. This is exactly what needs to happen. Okay, so if I would have done stealth boy, and then came in here, then I might have not been shot. But instead, I decided to take 40... 50 damage, just because I, wanted to do Brotherhoody, kill all the synths. That is unfortunate. You know what? I feel like I need to, give myself a little more room. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm doing another rank of endurance, because that is, get some of that health back. 31 health. Can't do that too often, unfortunately. Okay, Kasumi, don't fight the people. And Mitch is doing good work over there. And where else is everyone? That was really unfortunate that Chase just decided to be right by the door and try to shoot that guy. Okay. Should really be doing a Barry Mentats. Need to keep track of my various enemies. Oh boy, this was scruffy. And of course I'm ill. At least it's after the fact. Oh no, she didn't have a gun. She was trying to surrender ineffectively. That's too bad. What else do we got? Usually you can just let them do it themselves most of the time, but... Yeah, that was unfortunate. And I think I left here noticing that Chase was essentially right by the door. I should have seen that coming. Okay, so what do we got? We should have still an enemy somewhere. Hello, Faraday. Goodbye, Faraday. Whoa. Did a nice little jump. Okay, for the destruction of Acadia, we do not get a very good perk.
This is good. This is right.
And it was definitely not worth,
your part in this.
you know...
Acadia had it coming.
It's not worth that 40. No, it was closer to 50 because I also got that 8 damage to me.
We'll be heading back to Far Harbor.
Okay. 2,200 bottle caps. That's something.
When we take care of the children of Adam, then all of this is over. And this island will go back to the way it's supposed to be.
Okay, Destroyer of Acadia. Once I'm severely damaged, I think it's 20%. Massive bonus to damage, output for 30 seconds. I think it's one of those things where if I'm essentially getting to that last little bit of, health, 20% left, and I'm facing whatever's really scary and causing that much problem, yeah, it'll be time to essentially max out my damage and just finish whatever's doing damage to me as one last hurrah. And yeah, this is it's quite sad. It's unfortunate that things had to come to this, but you know, getting the perks plus also figuring out just how xenophobic and scary the people of Far Harbor are. Yeah, I think they're not on a healthy path. They, just one little push, Alan Lee decides to get militant and take out an entire area. Oh, by the way, we could have checked Kasumi. She's not a synth. She doesn't have a synth component. So yeah, they were murdering people that weren't synths, and synths that weren't really a part of Dima's plan. So I don't mind killing Chase after she shot me for 50 health. That was really mean of her. But yeah, I don't know about Far Harbor. They're so blinded by the past and holding on to what they've lost that they just want to hurt others so they can have what they want themselves. So I don't know. I've got this. Let's see. Got this little key that I could go down there. Yeah. Wind farm maintenance. I think it's time that we say goodbye to Far Harbor. Everything in that power armor workstation is going to stay there, and that's fine. We will have to, get back to Far Harbor the hard way. But yeah, I'm hungry and thirsty. Let's deal with that first of all. Really should have entered the scary place with a bunch of synths, hostile to me, invisible. It can solve so much of an issue. So many issues, so many issues. Radstag, raw, roasted, let's have a few of those. And here I am, not even entering hidden. Okay. So, Assaultrons. Something to worry about. Children of Adam. Ooh, nuke grenade. Oh, thank you, Children of Adam. That was very nice of you. Okay, so we need to pick up some fuses. Here's where they go. We need the 4 remaining. If we were to try to press this button, then nothing happens. So, 1 fuse, 2 fuse, 3 fuse, and quest markers make it a little easy. I thought there was 4 fuses. Oh, let's just put these in there for now. 1, 2, 3, and oh, the easy one, just to show you what it's obviously is. Okay, we're going to be doing this very carefully. So we've got 2 robots on the ceiling, robots being turrets. I just need to do this quickly. So, the countermeasures, yeah, we need to deal with those very carefully. Keep an eye on your, that. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to do this the right way, in case I do unlucky misses. I have Lucky Eddie in my freaking inventory, so it should be fine. But I'm going to do a Psychojet, because I don't want to mess around. I'm going to do... I mean, it said I was going to kill it. It said that I was going to kill it. I should be able to kill it. Back up. Can't really back up much more than that. Okay, any second. There we go. Don't mess around with nasties, especially when there's a lamp in the way that might cause a problem. Okay, so we've got the... let's see. the other one's over there. With that, I might just do something like this. Did they not go up all the way? Apparently they don't go up all the way. How bad is it? Can I not see the... Clearly a guy. Okay, it's just a Saltron invader. That's fine. I'm gonna go this way first, because enemies are scary. Took the 57% chance shot as well, so good for me. Okay, so here is the facility terminal. And we can do what is this? I'm drawing a blank. No need for hostility. Is it the... We actually need to do the wind farm. Oh, how does that work? Now I'm drawing a blank. I thought it was... Is it the other side? Because I thought it was like a clear load the wind farm kill switch. It probably is the other side then. What did you have? Resolute. Frickin' hate time slows down as the first words. Only to be followed by last final round in the clip. Frickin' hate it. Okay, so the quest is saying bring down Far Harbor's defenses. And this thing, we should be able to take it out. Yeah, it's that computer over there. We just need to make sure that this thing can't do anything to us. Okay. So there's still the turrets, and they're still probably as nasty as anything. There's only that one apparently. Nice and carefully. There we go. Run that. Yeah, I figured that we had to take down both Assaultrons. Makes sense. ASD, JLK8, yeah, anyway. Coact admin is, yeah, that's one hell of a password. Okay. I'm now enemies with Far Harbor. Living on the edge, that's too bad. Not worth my time. Yeah, let's do that. So now we'll be able to go talk to the people over at the nucleus and get a nice little perk. One that'll actually make my radiation pretty useful. And seeing as I have plenty of health, I don't see myself needing the extra... Ooh, another corpse. Guess there was a few children of Adam trying to get in here. Quite a few. 3 of them, in fact. Yeah, I guess I could go witness the whole destruction. We'll witness that down the line. I think we've got some talking with the nucleus people first. Actually, how much stuff do I have at the nucleus? Probably still have quite a bit. My inventory right now is... Ooh, I like that fog crawler noise. Yeah, let's go have some fun. Let's just run back up to the Far Harbor ruins. That was pretty quick. I don't think we even gave them enough time to come home. There's probably just a bunch of people running up to Acadia. It's like, well, that's that. That was pretty nasty. Let's go home. They go home and it's just completely overrun. Shouldn't have left your dock. It's dangerous to go out into the fog. Told me it themselves that that was the case. Okay. So we just keep heading north. Again, just knowing where enemies are is usually based on a little bit of memory, but you can also kind of just assume that enemies don't appear on steep cliff edges and rocks like this because they just don't like pathing around this stuff very much. It's pretty difficult. So anyway, let's keep heading north in the darkness. Maybe I should eat a wolf ribs. That might even be useful. I never do this, so I'm interested to be reminded. Small accuracy bonus. Night vision and exteriors for only 5 minutes. It's fine. Let's take a look. Ooh. It's just, it's a little brighter. And we can see things a little more distantly. I'm pretty sure, at least. And we almost get there. So, yeah, the people of Far Harbor. I wonder if they all made it back safely. Oh. They're on their way back, but Teddy is not impressed with us. Should have known there'd be a few stragglers. Okay, Alan Lee. Alan Lee. How is Alan Lee doing? Yeah, that's funny. If you kind of time it perfectly, you can get them all out of the place, only to be running back once it's time to do some of that. Huh. Hey, don't shoot Alan Lee. Well, you can if you want. Big ass fog crawler. Go get him. This is what happens when you know, kill the one people that are actually keeping you safe from the fog. Fog condensers aren't a joke. We can pretend we're helping out. You know what? This is a perfect time for... Ah, that's satisfying. There, I helped. Who else wants some? Guessing someone does. Overtired from lack of sleep. Wonderful. Let's get up here. Nope, can't get up there. That's fine. Wonder if there's any stragglers. It's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Because being on top of a building, very protective when it comes to... Ooh! There's a big guy. Fog crawlers looking powerful. Quite powerful. Yikes. Well, a few shots should do it. Melee lads, they're not that difficult to deal with. Really just comes down to, is there a ranged attack? Do you have a jetpack to get on top of things? Get out of their reach? Yeah. So I think that was most of them coming out to try to kill those two. Let's just do a little bit of a test. Yeah, that seems to be all of them. Okay, we can't sleep in Far Harbor anymore, which is unfortunate. I wonder if... Ooh, we've got a provisioner named Longfellow. I forget if he goes hostile, actually. Weakness, parasites, fatigue, lethargy. I should have known that that was going to be the case. Yeah, overtired. We could use some Vim. Anyway, we've got places to be, things to do, people to talk to and or kill. Let's pick up the fog crawler stuff. This is an interesting effect, this wolf ribs. Makes things very bright. Don't mind the gulpers. Don't mind the more gulpers. Somewhere down there is a teddy. And somewhere is... Oh no, I'm getting out of my power armor again. I wanted to move your corpse. Get back in right now. Oh, rads. Yeah, I mean, I tried to save Far Harbor, you know, the people. Just destroy Far Harbor, then all the people up at Acadia will have to flee on boats and stuff, but then didn't really work out the timing. Some of the stragglers getting back, unable to, oh, here's Alan. Oh, he had a lot of, yeah, he's the guy who liked to throw Molotovs, apparently. Yeah, and so then I accidentally got some of them killed with my explosive thing. It's just not been a very good time for me. I tried my best to help, just, you know, resolve some differences, show people the truth, but let them make their own decisions. And instead, I just, ended up making things worse. This is just not a happy situation by the look of it. I'm sure that they would want me to have the various things, though. So, I will be taking all of their stuff. Didn't really talk to many of them. Didn't really talk to any of them. Well, at least the children survived because it's a Fallout game and they can't die. We can take solace in that fact, at least. They probably took one of the boats and went on their way. Hopefully not my boat. No, it's still there. That's good. So yeah, I think there's just one more thing we need to do. We need to pretty much set the Children of Adam up the exact way that they would want it. Unfortunately for that, after you do everything and you haven't, you know, set them up for their own division, they're fine living in, you know, this place that doesn't have any scary robots or xenophobic harbormen. So they might need a little bit of convincing as to the whole division thing, because I don't know, they probably aren't really interested in dividing themselves. But yeah, we might just need to take things into our own hands and bring the island back to what it used to be. As Alan Lee said, the return of Far Harbor, the island, to a more simple time. There wasn't so many people here messing things up. Get rid of the rest of this. We'll be back here on our way out. Sweet tar. I'll get rid of a few of those. Ware's brew is useless. Whiskey, wolf meat. I'm gonna have way too much stuff, I'm realizing. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to take everything back. Oh boy. I'll probably have to just store some stuff here and leave it for... Actually, no. If I have access to... If Longfellow... Here. The thing we need to double check. Okay, Longfellow's cabin. The person should still be on my side if he's provisioning for me. Maybe he doesn't know. I'm not quite sure. But what I wouldn't mind doing... Actually... Losing 30% damage from that, I'm going to be more than overtired, at least on the way back, if not sooner. So I think I'll head over there, and my 5 minutes is up because it seems like it's a lot darker. I'm not quite sure when I lost that. Yeah, let's run over to the island and take a nap there. Luckily, they still have the fog crawlers. Fog condensers. There are no fog crawlers on this island, and anything on this island that might be hostile, it's only one of them. It's only a Longfellow with a gun. He shouldn't be hostile. I mean, I guess Dance becomes hostile if you go hostile with the Brotherhood. So... But no, he's not around. What if he's around? Ooh. I suddenly want to build a little more of a structure. I'll just do that on the edge over here. Because if I'm going to be sleeping on this island and Longfellow comes back and realizes something's gone horribly wrong and the mainlanders just chilling in their little cottage, yeah, he might not really like what's happening. So we'll do a simple build. Stairs. Nope, we need floors. Forget. Stairs are never the ones that I want them to be. Oh, we can't do that. That's too bad. And just step up here. And maybe a few walls. A nice open balcony concept. Yeah, this will be nice. This is all for a nice sleep, so let's give ourselves a nice bed. We haven't had one of these nice beds for a long time. But the last thing that I'd like to do is actually build just a few turrets. This will go hostile to anything that's hostile to me, hopefully. And come on. And hopefully, that's difficult to use. Hopefully, we are able to sleep and not have Longfellow show up trying to murder us. Yeah, that could be unfortunate. Let's drink first. When I say drink, I mean get a fountain going. There it is. Kind of an awkward place for it, but that's fine. Now once we're done sleeping, we'll be off to the nucleus. It's been a while. And the biggest thing we need to keep track of is just going along the same path that we know works. Should be fine. But let's actually, oh, yep, there he is. Okay, old Longfellow. I do apologize about this. Brahmin, you're fine, right? You're okay? Okay, the Brahmin's fine. Well, you know, it happens. You piss off a companion and you have to put him down. Too bad you can't piss off the Minutemen to, well, no. Preston is the yes man of this game. So that's fine. One thing I'd like to do is, I'm just picking up that stuff for no reason. I'll store any of my junk and any of my food items that I can put away and use elsewhere in here, and that way I can use them once I reconnect this place to the Commonwealth. Hangman's Alley, in fact. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff going from Hangman's Alley outward. Everything else is mostly cooked. We'll need to do a little back and forth, but this should be fine. We have plenty of carrying weight for whatever's left at the, what is it, the nucleus. Yeah, getting to the nucleus. It's kind of a long haul. We'll pretty much go the way that we always go, though. That is up to Acadia, down south from Acadia, west from Acadia, and then, I wish this wasn't this foggy. This is unfortunate. I should also probably turn off my light. Just in case anyone was you know, straggling and realized Far Harbor was gone and now they're just wandering the fog. I'm going to be a little more careful. That chase hit out of nowhere, dealing, what was it, 46 damage to me in a single go, or maybe it was a rapid fire weapon, but like, one bullet for 46 damage is a terrifying proposition. That's way too much damage. I'm in power armor, should not be taking that much damage. But the whole, survival mode, I think it doubles the damage enemies deal to you, just because you're dealing more damage. Here's Mitch just dying immediately. You guys somehow got lost. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like everyone at Far Harbor is dead. Too bad. The wind turbines are still on. It's a lot of wasted power. Should tap that into something. What is my destination? Ah, there we go. So we're going to go to Acadia first, and then we'll go to Far Harbor. And it's unfortunate that we weren't able to show off more of the island. It would have taken a few more parts to actually get everywhere and everything. We could have essentially saved Far Harbor from its xenophobia. We could have killed Dima, maybe, made him answer for his crimes. The children of Adam could have been brought to a nice, happy ending. The various players involved, I'm sure if we would have spent more time on the island, we could have figured out a happier way for them to coexist. Unfortunately, it's just not that sort of run. We need to speed things along a little bit, get what we need, and then leave. We will get what we need from this Aster, especially. But besides that, it's just, I mean, I don't think I see the bad ending where just, you know, no one leaves happy. I can say that the children of Adam are going to be happy about the situation. I mean, you know, I don't know. I keep on spoiling it, and I keep on pretending like it's not already like obvious what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm really bad at not spoiling things, unfortunately. We're just trying to get what we need out of the people here because this is a Yolo run. They are in a game, and their entities pretty much are used to get me better perks and better ammo, better guns, anything that I need to complete this run, because this run has been kind of mean to me. There have been a few times where the game decides to crash, there's been a few times where various parts of my softwares decide to crash. A few times where enemies just appear right in front of me and take off 60 health or whatever. And a few times the game decides to just disappear some of my equipment. I probably could have planned around that a little better. So honestly, I don't feel too bad about playing the evil character, willing to do what's necessary for their own survival. It is a post-apocalyptic sort of situation anyway, right? So yeah, let's do some sprinting. We're clear of the trappers over there, and there might be some radstags, but there's not, so we are fine. And the radstags are actually still about. And I probably wouldn't mind taking more... I mean, I'm picking up every single disease. I don't care. More jet fuel. Give me all of my action points. We can just sprint along here, no problem whatsoever. Oh. They're shooting rad rabbits, and the rad rabbit is flying straight towards where I want to be. See, this is what I'm talking about. This game is just kind of trying to have it out for me, trying to bend its little rules as much as possible to get a random hit on me. Don't appreciate it, game. I don't appreciate it whatsoever. Okay. Now we should be in the clear. Should being operative word. Okay. So over here, nothing's going to be back. See seems fine. Now, the perk associated with the Inquisitor or Crusader of Adam, it's a pretty good one. It's not for everyone or every run. It requires you to just have a reduced health bar for more damage. So, kind of like a bleeding berserker sort of thing. If you're just having your health bar filled up by a ton of damage anyway that you can't get rid of, having that be radiation and having that be extra damage in itself is not that bad of an idea. So, yeah, I think that's fine. Ah, Far Harbor's gone. Rejoice.
This life is but a brief
the crazy robot is dead. Rejoice. Adam's veil will cover the land. Rejoice.
You saw the mother of the fog.
And in here, let's just see how much stuff I have. Ah, plenty of room. That is wonderful. Now, we just need to double check there's not really anything that we need to get. Oh, you. That would solve all of my one-shot problems. Okay, nope. It happened during a part that I had already completed. I don't get to get it. Not the best of whatever worlds, both worlds. We only get the worst of both worlds. That's unfortunate. 3 fusion cores. What else are you hiding in here, guys? That's
Adam's grace doesn't stop.
a little excessive. So my plan is to pretty much get as much stuff as I can before I go talk to Tectus about the destruction of Far Harbor. Wonder Glue is nice. Radex is... I'm surprised you guys have Radex. It seems like a contraband. Contraband! Yeah, not very... Children of Adam-y, is it?
Why a child of Adam would live anywhere but the nucleus,
Glowing, but
never understand.
That's nice. This is so busy, but there's really nothing here, is there? Can't take these funny glowing bottles. Ugh. That's a lot of sun tea you've got. I think you have a drinking problem. Okay. I guess I could have, rather than... There are some heavy things that I wouldn't mind actually selling, or at least having one last chance to sell. Okay, quick like, let's talk to Mai. Mai!
I quake before Adam.
Hello, Mai. Probably the doctor as well. Do you have anything I can sell?
Ah, the latest addition to our little family. Well,
Not feeling so hot. Mind taking a look?
tell me what troubles you.
No, I can't do any of that. Stop. Never mind.
Never mind. We're done.
Very well, then.
Excuse me, Archimist.
I wonder what she has to say about the radiation curing that.
Well, child.
She's probably just like, you blasphemer.
I was hoping to pick up
But
some
for 40 caps,
I
sure.
may have.
Okay, so we've got purified water and not a whole lot else. So let's get rid of Adam's Judgment and that thing, that thing, that thing. I have way too many bullets. I definitely overdid the purchasing of 45. And I still am somehow going up in caps. Even after that horrible situation of, oh no, I need to purchase water. Oh no, I've lost half my ammo. I need to purchase a bunch of ammo. I'm still finding a way of going up in caps. It's just a little ridiculous. Actually, so we've got this stuff that we're going to take. Gamma rounds and military, and that's nice. And I haven't checked in here, but that's all good. More dirty water. I should have picked that up before. Anyway. I repaired the thing, and somehow I'm floating a little bit or something.
That's great. I'll
take a look, sure.
Now it's time to barter. So, we don't really have anything that we can get rid of, obviously. Especially nothing that's too heavy. I'm just trying to sort out what is going to be too heavy down the line. Nuka cherry, that's kind of unnecessary for now. Yao Guai meat, dirty water, purified. Ooh, irradiated blood, blood packs, I don't know. It's, a lot of this stuff is fine to just have around. I don't want to sell any of, I don't know. Let's just grab some ammo from her. Probably already grabbed all of the ammo that I could want. I guess we're not selling stuff to her. We'll take our Nuka cherry back, thank you very much. Okay, so. Eagerly anticipating the end of Far Harbor. It's been, what, 3 episodes of doing stuff here? Or has it been more? I cannot remember, actually. 24, 25, 26. So it's been 4 episodes of doing stuff here. Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, let's become the Grand Zealots. High Inquisitor.
The moment it happened, I could hear it. A change in the wind. It's over.
I don't know if that was a change in the wind. I heard it too, and it was definitely a fog crawler.
To Atom's grand kingdom.
Grand feels like a bit of a stretch, but yeah. Far Harbor's been dealt with.
At last. I did not doubt he sent you to us. But now I finally see why. Thanks to you, the greatest threat to our family is no more. And for that, you will be rewarded.
Sounds good.
A paltry thing, considering what you've accomplished.
Adam's Bulwark. Damage resistance and energy resistance increases with rats. Fun, but it is a guaranteed legendary.
Your dedication to the purity of Atom's kingdom cannot be overstated. Such from now, a title.
Inquisitor. Yay.
We should have known. You have ended an era of.
So, Inquisitor of Adam. I should have double-checked my damage beforehand, but my damage has gone up. It's not super obvious from the name. Bonus to your weapon damage, the higher your adds, the higher the bonus. It should be equivalent for every 10% rads filling up your health bar equals extra 10% damage, which is nice. Oh, let's not miss the whole announcement.
Brothers, sisters, come forth. Come forth and know the fate of Far Harbor. Gone. Gone is that bastion of heresy. Gone is that seething cauldron of desecration, washed clean at last. Today, brothers and sisters, Far Harbor's streets run thick with fog. Thanks to our champion, a soul of valor, of devotion, of purpose, our Inquisitor. Remember this moment, brothers and sisters, for thanks to them, a new age begins. Ours. Glory to Atom. Glory to Atom.
Only one glory to Adam. I like to give 3 glories to Adam at least. Glory to Adam. Glory to Adam. Glory to Adam. Okay. So now that we've brought glory to Adam, you know, these people have... they've earned it. Their lives' work has been fulfilled. There's only one thing left for them to do. The nuclear launch key. That would bring about division for all of them. And it's what they want. It's what they've wanted all along. You know what? I want it to be a surprise. Far Harbor has been dealt with, the crazy robot's been dealt with, and, you know, he knew about it, he knows. But I want this last one to be a surprise, so... I want it to be a surprise for everyone, in fact. Okay, you don't look this way. Just... I'm hidden? Okay, I'm hidden. That's nice. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be so nice. Being able to surprise them with just exactly what they were, you know, wanting. They're already on the top of the mountain, and now I get to surprise them with something even more. Oh, that's nice. Ah, saving.
Missile launch sequence initiated.
It is in time.
Protocol engaged.
What?
Blast doors sealed
Really?
in 30 seconds.
I was thinking that you guys were chill with Division. What about the whole Division thing? You guys aren't chill with that? Oh, jeez.
25 seconds.
They're probably really pissed. Sorry. Everyone for the doors, if you're not cool with Division, follow me. I'll save you. We've got 20 seconds.
Lockdown.
Okay, so...
4,
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
I'm really close.
Lockdown complete. Commencing launch.
Okay, badasses don't look at explosions, but also badasses were way too close to explosions. That was stupid on my part. Should have just kept running, because apparently the one time in the game that the countdown keeps going is when you're in your Pip-Boy. Oh boy. Okay, I didn't take any damage. Yeah. I know that, you know, if you don't tell them, they go hostile. That's just the fun I was having. You can stealth boy, get out of there. I needed to have some fun with this. I'm sorry. That was really stupid at the end there. But if you're having a stealth boy, you can run around and be in caution without having shot anything. It was just that, you know, scary little end part that was, yeah. Could have ended up rather badly had the explosions actually triggered as quickly as I expected them to. Oh, jeez. I was looking for a psychojet to slow down time. Anyway, that is Far Harbor complete. We have fixed everything. The island will return to the fog. The children of Adam have been, you know, what is it? Divided? United? United with Division? The, you know, synths over there, oh, excuse me, I'm excited here. The Brotherhood have been essentially, you know, not needed for this sort of synth eradication thing. We can go back, get a Medal of Valor or whatever. The Far Harbor people, well, I tried to, you know, essentially get them, like, off the island. This is clearly not a safe island for them. They want to be on this island, but then there's crazy robots, there's deadly fog, there's, you know, religious nuts. They shouldn't be here. And first I'm just like, hey, they're infiltrating you, you should leave. Hey, you guys have killed the synths, and now you can finally leave because you know you're not infiltrated and you can all get out of here because the fog is going to kill you all because, you know, clearly the enemies of here are just too much for you without the fog condensers. But they just want to listen. They just wanted to stay on this island and keep on making the same mistakes. So, yeah, even with Far Harbor gone, they went in there, guns blazing to their deaths. That's unfortunate. And then, yeah, that's everything. Let's get on out of here. I think it's this way. I just don't trust those people shooting the... Yeah. The rad robots. So usually, as I'm, you know, jumping away from the place, I don't stop and go into my Pip-Boy to get a Psycho Jet for, or any sort of jet, for that last little bit of those two guys, essentially. I just wanted to make sure I, didn't play around with them, but instead the explosions just right on top of me. I'm not sure if they modeled the explosions in, a real-time countdown, but then they don't do any damage to the player if the actual time hasn't... Like, if I would have gone back up to the thing, the door, after the explosions had, happened and stuff like that, but then it had been, real world, 30 seconds sort of thing, had there been just like a massive amount of damage applied to me, because that's when the damage from the explosions happen or something. I don't know. So, yeah. Kind of a messy ending. I think I learned something. There's never a Fallout run where I don't learn something. And this one was, you can't leave your junk anywhere because it might despawn, and you don't go into your Pip-Boy seconds after you, try to go up to, nuclear launch key, set that up, and fire the nuclear launch key and stuff. Oh my god, that seemed like a bad idea. I do completely agree. It was not a good idea. But it was a fun idea. We got to have everyone get Division. In the past, I haven't been able to actually get them to do the Division after I've become Inquisitor. If, if the people over at Far Harbor and Acadia are already dead, I feel like they're just done with it. So, I should have given it a chance, but I knew that I could make it out of there with a stealth boy in time. It was just kind of surprising for me not to be able to make it straight out of the blast, where, yeah, that was too scary. It just kept on counting, and I should have just kept on running. Then maybe turned on my Pip-Boy and got the, the Psycho Jet going. That's fine. Everything worked out just the way I wanted it to, kind of. Don't think there's really anything left to do except go pick up stuff from the workbench, power armor workbench, and then drop it off at anything that I could drop off over at the Longfellow's old cabin. I think we'll just call it the cabin. We won't mention Longfellow to our other friends. They might be worried about us. But besides that, I am going a different way than normal, so I need to double check. There's wolves somewhere around here. I think as long as I stay to this side of the road, I'll be fine. Yeah, the next steps. Going back into the Commonwealth with a little bit of added damage. It's not, game-changing, but anytime you can get 20% extra damage for all damage, it's pretty nice. I think, what is it, 376 for my grenades. Maybe that was before the loss of adrenaline. So still 376. So therefore, without any adrenaline, I guess maybe it's automatically... I'm not quite sure how the calculations work. Maybe I'll check that in between parts, just to be sure. But honestly, it's a good perk. The Inquisitor of Adam. The Destroyer or Protector of Acadia, it's much better in a normal run, but when it comes to Yolo, it happening just as a last-ditch, guns blazing sort of situation. Because if things are getting you down to 20%, things are probably going pretty bad and are going to keep getting you down past 20%. I would imagine. Okay, so anything that we can not take back to the Commonwealth, or that we would be able to have access to do stuff with from the Commonwealth, let's leave here at the cabin. I'm just going to be talking in gibberish until I actually get a few things taken care of. That's heavy. I will take one of those, though, because I'm going to be hungry here in a second. Oh, wait, no. Those are going with me to put at the cabin. Junk stuff is going with me. 10 fusion cores. That is unfortunate. Yeah, what am I going to do with all of these weapons? Not sure. Okay, so I'm hungry. Let's pick up some food to put in our belly. Roasted, roasted, roasted. Okay, now that I'm properly fed, I will just take the, I'll hold off on that. Let's just do a quick sprint over to the cabin. Should be fine. I only have my Gauss rifle, so hopefully it's fine. Yeah, I could not convince the people of Far Harbor to just get out of there. The island's doomed, full of robots and fanatics and things that want to kill you. They just wouldn't listen. It's unfortunate. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with a Longfellow. And I'm kind of surprised. I figured the turrets would have sensed him as hostile and started attacking, but I guess I haven't reprogrammed them to actually be against the whole killing me situation, even if they used to be a friend. Let's put everything we can use back in the Commonwealth in here. Glowing blood pack, maybe that, Gulper innards, Guana bits. I know some of this stuff is practically weightless, but it'll help us down the line, I'm sure. And I'll hold on to the purified water. 7 of those, I suppose. Get rid of the rabbit. Honestly, I don't know if I can even make the rabbit thing without going back here for things like the black blood leaf and stuff. So it might be beyond us, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. I can always, come back here and do a little bit of a hunt for gulpers and stuff. I think that's everything. So it's only aid, and the aid is nothing that I need. Should be fine. And the junk is not going to be anything that I need, hopefully. A lot of adhesive, thankfully. Good enough for me. Let's be on our way. Might as well take a sip while I'm here. So yeah, Far Harbor. If I do another run, I'll probably do a more completionist sort of run of Far Harbor. Get everyone on side and make it a happy ending. Maybe a YOLO run where I'm actually the good guy and I try to play the game as happy-go-lucky as possible. Make friends with everyone. Only take out the most nasty of people. Yeah, not quite sure. I guess we have to do the Minutemen or the Railroad then. Ugh. That could be really disgusting. I guess if we have the right sort of gear and whatnot, the killing the Brotherhood from the Railroad side isn't that horrible. Neither is the Minutemen attack. We could work around that. It will be interesting. Truth be told, I've never done the Minuteman ending against the Brotherhood, where it's all of the attacks of the different settlements on the Pridwin. That is something that I should really try doing. I want to take all, and I'm just a little bit over capacity, so let's take a grilled radstag, and we're just there. Wow, that's a little too much. Let's get rid of a few things just because I know I'm going to get rid of them down the line anyway. And that is fine. So yeah, I think this is a complete success. We've saved the island from all of these, you know, horrible humans and robots. Let's go home. Our first successful DLC. Feels good. Yeah. Definitely left this place better than the way I found it. It's like the nature trails where, you know, they say, leave the place better than you found it or whatever. I'm essentially just picking up a little bit of trash. Not leaving any trash behind. I guess I did leave a settlement there. But I'm only going to send someone up there to take stuff away. Not going to put anything there. It's fine. And it's not even technically part of the island. It's its own little island, yeah. I'm really good at making sense and logicking myself into believing that I did good. And here we are, back home. I guess the reason why I went to Far Harbor was to find a girl. Ooh, and that girl, I think she died. Ooh, what do I tell the parents? Raiders got her. Yeah, Raiders got her. Those damn Raiders. You know, that's believable. And, you know, actually very believable given the Commonwealth. Yeah, that's gonna be our story, maybe.
You're back, but Kasumi isn't with you?
Yep.
Mr. Nakano, I have bad news. Kasumi, she didn't make it.
What? I hired you to find her, to bring her back safely. What happened? What did they do to my little girl?
Let's just spare him the details.
I don't want to know the details, Genji. I'm sorry.
God, our Kasumi. She died over all this nonsense about being a synth.
She was human.
Kasumi was human. You have my word.
Thank you. If you'll excuse me, my wife and I need some time alone.
Okay, so yeah, we don't get the little stash over there. That's fine, and we're way up north. So let's oh wait, didn't I have something over at Quartermaster Pinecrest Cavern? That feels like something that would be over there. That's fine. Scribe Halen has, you know, had enough problems sorted out by us. Yeah, let's go to the Institute and tell them that we killed a bunch of their escapes. We don't need to tell them that. They want us to bring back another synth. I think we can keep the other synths up north on the DL. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I always say that she was human. I'm not quite sure what the response is for if you tell them that she was a toaster. They might be more pissed off that they thought that there was her daughter, that their daughter ran away, but they don't know when they actually lost their daughter. I guess that would be a little more anguishing than to, you know, all your memories of the person that you know, remember were that actual person. I suppose that makes sense as the better ending. Yeah, I should really try telling them that she was the toaster all along. Interesting. Yeah, the Minutemen versus Brotherhood steel fight. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it done, and it looks like all you need to do is just build a bunch of turrets. Like, a bunch of turrets. Then you grab, you know, every single combat rifle in the world, and maybe give your people some missile launchers, and then you just kind of hide away, and it would be dealt with pretty easily. Don't think that that would be too much of a big deal. But have not gotten around to actually doing that. I've done a Minuteman ending of the whole Destroy the Institute, but I didn't realize at the time, that was like one of my first runs, that you actually could, yeah, make enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel and have them be an issue as well. So it's an interesting interesting thought. Let's organize. Let's put all of our ammo away, and we can take stock on what we actually have around. Let's put all of our aid away, because I have way too much aid. I went out there thinking I want to have access to anything and everything I would need, and it was useful, because there's some very light aid that's very expensive that I can get rid of and buy some water from, you know, various people, and actually somehow continue to increase my caps. I went into Far Harbor without any water and ran out of, you know, half my ammunitions pretty much, and I still walked away with surplus caps, and that's wonderful. And these things can go away as well. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go up top. Actually, we don't need to put everything away, that's fine. But I do want to... This thing's nice because it doesn't despawn my stuff. So, Resolute Combat, I don't see that as being better than the Lucky. The other one, various things that I can get rid of. Cavalier's Switchblade. Just going to do a quick little setup of my remaining items. Resolute, Rapid. These stupid items I've been picking up and putting in here. Okay. So all of this stuff can go away pretty much. We're gonna sell it, we're gonna sell it, we're gonna sell all of this stuff if we need to. Honestly, we don't need to. 30,000 caps, that's just a bit much. Adam's Bulwark, get rid of that. Don't want to be tempted to put something fun on. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so, what are we doing now? We have Blind Betrayal, Talk to Maxon, Synth Retention, random stuff, doing this, doing that, but I don't know. It's been just really stressful having to try to sort out good from evil, wrong from right, and everything's shrouded in fog, and it's miserable, and it's always raining, and it's always raining here too. I feel like I need a vacation. I could really use a good long vacation somewhere that's not horrible and foggy and rainy and filled with competing factions that just want to kill each other. Yeah. And I hear there's like some sort of, could have sworn, all aboard? Listen to the Nuka-Cola family radio. Huh. Nuka-Cola family radio. Oh right, I have my radio down to ridiculous levels. So, let's actually turn it up for once. Radio.
Hiya, kids. Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. Come down and see me and Cappy one last time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka-Cola to get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center. Parking fees will...
Okay, I'm sold. There's a, you know, sort of weird sounding mascot-y sort of guy trying to get me to go to Nuka World. I think that sounds like a good time. Transit Center, that sounds good. We should jump straight into that. Let's go on a vacation. What do we need for a vacation? You know what? I think last time I went somewhere, I was having issues with water. So maybe I should have some water. That could be a good idea. Oh, after Kasumi's back, you can say that she was a synth. Huh. I did not know that. I wonder what the reaction is for that. Ooh. That would be an awkward dinner conversation. So, you're back, Kasumi. So I hear you're a synth. Wanna say anything about that? Nope. Didn't think so. Captain's Blend. So what do we got? We got -2 charisma, but plus 100 AP. But its weight is 1. It just doesn't compare to Mirelurk egg omelets. I think we might be able to run into a few Mirelurks over at Nuka World. Sure there's Mirelurks somewhere. I don't feel like they're everywhere, frankly. Yeah, let's not do any more Vim. Deathclaw Steak. Just a couple more, in case we need it. Mirelurk meats seem to be doing well. I think I will start eating into noodle cups. Now I don't have razor grain. What the hell? Vegetable starch, at least that is looking pretty good. Let's drop that off. Let's go over here. Fusion core. I'm going to go through my aid and just make sure that I have what I need. So Deathclaw, roasted Mirelurk meat, and some caffeination. I'm sure there's not going to be anything at Nuka World that we could use to caffeinate ourselves with. Oh wait, it's in the name. So the things that I want to take. Buff Jet is interesting. Kind of pointless, but kind of interesting. 70 buff out. Let's take some of that just to... Well, I don't know. Let's take the buff tats for sure. And then let's take various mentats, great mentats. Probably don't need too many grilled radstags. And we'll take 6. The nice thing about Nuka World is you can kind of start from a central location and work your way out to make it to all the fun. We'll take all of the iguana on a stick in case things go badly. We'll take... Ooh, we're running low on jet. Various forms of jet. That's no good. Might need to look into that. We'll take the Med-X. We'll take, let's see, 12 noodle cups. That's nice to see. Food and water in the same one. We'll have plenty of Nuka-Cola where we're going. Overdrive, might as well. Poached Angler. Reduced fall damage. We're not going to run into that as a problem. Psychojet. We'll take all of the Psychojet. We'll take all of the Rad-X. We'll take the squirrels on a stick. 26 Stealth Boy. I am going to take a stupid amount of Stealth Boys. Probably too much. It's only 15 weight. But, yeah, 15 Stealth Boys. I'm going to use those quite, I don't know, quite a bit. More than I should be. Take those to sell. Ultra Jet's fun. The rest of it, maybe some wolf ribs. That was kind of nice to be able to see. Excel, just in case. And we're good on Vim. Let's make some drugs. Utility. Oh, running low on... Where is all of our resources? We don't have any water. When water's the limiting factor, things are going just not swimmingly. Okay. So mines. Let's make some mines. Let's make some grenades. Plasma grenades. We don't have the nuclear material. And we're still low on adhesive, unfortunately. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. You're a provisioner. You're a food-making person. You're actually going to go to Longfellow's cabin. Now, our food situation is not ideal, but what we need to do is essentially We need to see where things are, you know, combined and where they're essentially going. Let's see. I think what I want to do is get one more person on food, but we're running low on water, so let's deal with the water first. Can't believe we're low on water, that's just silly. 10 water versus 3 water. Concrete, cure steel. I'd rather just have these. It's not efficient space-wise, but... this place is just so scruffy. Something like that. And something like... that. Okay, 21 water. Could use even more, frankly. I'm very low on water, guys, so get to pumping. Okay, so one provisioner is here. God, I should get a follower and send them over here, just so I can have another person actually doing some food. The thing with food is they get dealt with by other places' food. But that's not... Okay, you don't need to do that. You need to do food, since I don't do any purchasing anyway. That way we'll get our mute fruit, even though we need corn. We're not going to be taking corn from other settlements this way. Yeah, I've really let the settlements go just because I don't like to waste time. But yeah, if I'm headed up north, maybe I could stop by... just run by those places. It's not going to be too much out of the way. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so if that's the case, then we might end up sending a few people here just to... No, we'll be fine. We just need to make sure that we have corn to harvest at other places, because the adhesive situation is not good. Make sure that we have water at other places, because our water situation is clearly just gone to hell. And our drug situation. We have some more grape mentats. Our orange mentats are not being dealt with. Jet fuel, let's use some of that since that's been really freaking useful. Okay, our jet's going down quite fast. I think as just a go-to critical strike chance and damage bonus, better than Psycho, and all it takes is acid and Nuka-Cola, so we'll do a few of these. The Psycho Jet, Psycho Buff, Psycho, I think we're good on. We don't use it too much. Just make a few more. We could always make more Jet, thankfully, and more Psycho for that matter. Using Stim Packs and Hub Flower. We just need more Hub Flower as well. A few Buff Tats. And we're leveling up from that. Okay. All part of the plan. And now we have some nuclear material from up north. Our adhesive has gone up by quite a bit. I guess we had like 50 adhesive up there. So let's make some plasma grenades. We want to have our best foot forward. Maybe our best feet forward, in fact. And we'll make some more fragmentation grenades. There's going to be a few times that we want to have mines around, so I'm just going to make 5 more of those and call it good. Okay. So we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Our healing, we're not going to make any healing. It's... yeah. I guess we could make more stim packs. And those are selling pretty well. Yeah, sure, let's make more stim packs. I'm picking up levels, I really shouldn't be picking up experience. Let's not do that. Okay, so in Far Harbor, I ended up not picking up any weapons besides the 2-shot Gauss, and I can't use that. So we're going in with the same stuff as we, you know, would otherwise. Let's get that in there. Yeah, the thing with Nuka World is it's not nothing. There's a few points where you need to be very prepared as to what's going on. The stealth boys are going to help. Honestly, stealth boys, that is... I'm not saying that's too few, but if I start getting down to only 5 stealth boys and I haven't completed the situation over there, then I don't know how I feel about it. Let's just take 5 more. 20 stealth boys. Complete overkill. That's fine. So let's take anything else that we need. Berries at 11. Grapes at 15. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having more berry mentats. That would be nice to have, for sure. Jet fuel at 22. Orange mentats I should use more often, along with Psychojet. Can sell some stuff. Our food situation is going to be dealt with. I think I need to... My purified water situation. That is something that I didn't think would be an issue. And here it is being an issue. We'll be able to head north. We'll look through and grab any bottles that we can grab and fill up some purified water. We should have beer bottles still, maybe. Hopefully. I have been using a lot of them for dirty water and some of them for purified water, but yeah, I am not seeing. There's usually something an empty milk bottle, Nuka-Cola bottle maybe, white bottles, liquor bottles, there's 2. Yeah, there is not a lot when it comes to the bottles. 9 Nuka-Cola, that's good to see. Okay, rum bottle. Yikes. We're pretty low on what we could use for water. I'm gonna fill this up. While I'm filling this up, I'm gonna think how to do this. My other settlements probably have a few bottles in them. I try to take my bottles with me from, place to place as I kind of move my main base from Red Rocket to Starlight, from Starlight to Hangman's Alley. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Oh, it should be fine. I guess one thing I'm worried about is if I do Nuka World and I come back and I want to go to the castle, actually it'll be fine. I can go to the castle and get what I need and what I want without having to even talk to Preston. Pretty much that's just a big supply of Mirelurk egg omelets, and it doesn't serve much more purpose to me right now. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, I missed that. They disowned Kasumi and refused to speak to you, or she refuses to speak to you. That makes actually perfect sense. I would refuse to speak to someone if I convince someone to go back home, that her parents are still her parents. Oh, by the way, parents, she's a synth, and then they're really pissed off at her. Yeah, I guess I would be kind of pissed off at that person. Anyway, the nice thing is we're going to be in a place with good weapons and access to ammo. We will take a bunch of ammo anyway, because of course we will. I don't think I need to take too much. 950 bullets, and we didn't go through it too much. 227 weight up to 241 though. They're so light, I'm fine taking the bullets. 45. We definitely don't need to take that many bullets. We'll take 500. Still overkill. It just makes me feel better. For the ammo for the Gauss, we're taking it all. I don't want to go without Gauss ammo whatsoever. I don't know how bad it could get, but in case it does get bad, we're going to be prepared. Fusion cores. We're going to take 8 8 fusion cores. We'll be able to pick up fusion cores while we're there. Shouldn't be that much of an issue. But when it comes to our laser gun, it's going to be falling off in terms of damage. And we only have 200 ammo for it actually right now, which is surprising. I guess I've been using that as just random things to sell. Shotgun shells, we'll take 100 of them. There's not really a lot that the shotgun's going to be doing. The nice thing with the shotgun is if I end up going all the way through perception to get the concentrated perk, I'll be able to get some good damage on, and, you know, aiming on a concentrated fire. And that could be useful. Yeah, let's start doing that, actually. Let's pull ourselves up 2 ranks of perception and have an extra rank just in case I need to get some more health. Not doing anything in perception really right now, but yeah, we'll just do that. I don't know. Maybe I should speak with Maxon, Medford, clear out other stuff. How am I on my Mirelurk egg omelets? I just realized I should double check that. Only at 17. That's actually not enough for me. Not enough for me whatsoever. Let's think. The problem is, Mirelurk egg omelets also require dirty water, and dirty water is something that we don't really have, and I'm going to be overweight, unfortunately. Oh, I'm not overweight. How the hell did I manage that? Surprising. So, Mirelurk egg omelet, it requires the massive amounts of dirty water. And we don't have dirty water, we don't have the bottles for that. So we're gonna go pick up some bottles. Bottles have been kind of problematic for us, and there's a few places that we can pick up bottles very easily. One of them's actually pretty close by. So we have what we need. We don't need that 8 fusion cores. We have the rest of it. Let's just go pick up some bottles as a first step, because I want to be prepared. Biggest thing about this game is don't let your make sure that you're not, you know, surrounded by enemies first of all, but don't let your resources get low. And I've really been not filling up my resources, not making sure my resources are, you know, taken care of elsewhere. I haven't gone up north and fixed the settlements that have constantly been calling for aid and saying, we're eating too much water, eating too much food. However do we deal with this? So I'm going to not deal with them immediately, but I'm going to deal with 2 things before heading off on my vacation. I don't want to leave, you know, the house with the stove on or the garage door open or whatever saying you want to use. So I'm going to go to Beantown Brewery. It's right around the corner, and there's about a bazillion bottles there. Being empty bottles, it's very nice to just, you know, sit outside and fill up the bottles with some dirty water. And, you know, I could do the Travis quest and get him, you know, feeling more confident. Actually, it's not that bad of an idea to just do that anyway, get it out of my quest log. It's kind of annoying. But, yeah, the way to deal with this place is there's a front door and a back door. The back door does not allow you to retreat as easily as the front door. The front door, there's one guy, and then you have, you know, a bunch of different corners to deal with. And thankfully Travis isn't around, so we can actually, you know, kill the guys effectively. So let's deal with this place. I think I actually have a railroad mission. Something about this place being dangerous, even though it's, I think it was Outpost Zamanja that gave it to me. Very, very strange. So, this guy might be awake. Nope, he's not. Deal with that stuff. The, what is it? There's some rad roaches above me. They like to put you in caution. It's not that big of a... not that big of a deal as someone decides to walk across a trip wire and blow up their self. Very interesting. Yeah, I think that might be a problem with the mod. I don't think I remember the original game as many times as it does seem to happen, and you know, since I've been playing with the mod, You Only Live Once, that enemies just trigger their own traps and mines and explosives like a lot more than they should. So let's see, pick up all the bottles, and there's probably more bottles around. I don't want the things that have not been drunken. Past tense. I want the bottles that are opened and empty, because pretty much what that means is I can fill it up with water or dirty water. And dirty water is useful because that's a Mirelurk egg omelet, and other water is, you know, also kind of useful. Did I not? Oh, it's the same problem. So the radium sniper doesn't go on 1. Okay. Staggering radium on 5. There we go. Maybe I should take a berry mentats. It's not going to be the worst idea. How many do I have? I only have 11. And only is not really the word to be using for berry mentats at 11, but just in case. Someone's going to come around the corner and I'm going to wish I had a berry mentats, unfortunately. Okay. Just peek ourselves over there. There's one guy. Peek ourselves that way. There's no one. Still no one. Okay, let's take a shot.
Someone's out there.
And now we can just back up all the way, and they're not able to track us very effectively.
Scared, huh? You should be.
Yeah, I am scared. I'm at 40% health, and I've been taking endurance perks to actually... not endurance perks, but endurance levels.
Nice and quick. You can trust me.
There we go. So, yeah, I just wanted to double check that. I could get probably about... let's say it's worth 40 HP, even though it's not. It's worth something like 30 or something. 2 more of those, and then 3 of the life givers. So pretty much I can only increase my health about 100 more, give or take how many level ups in the future I end up getting. I'll get 6 health every single... no, not 6 health. A few health every single second I level up. Sorry, it's hard speaking coherently while I'm looking for enemies without having the ability to have berry mentats just tell me immediately where they are. I want to save those though. Those damn rad roaches up there are probably also going to put me in caution very quickly and effectively. Any second, just relax. Maybe the last rank of sneak is useful to actually speed this part along where I have to wait. Wasn't doing it too much this game, but just a little bit helps for sure. Okay, so there's one more guy. Take him out, and we are what looks like clear. We're not clear, but it looks like we're clear. So here's the tripwire that they decided to blow up themselves. Unfortunate. And down here is all of the bottles in the world. Let's just double check. We already have 38 bottles, and then plus some, so more than 40 bottles. And this back way in is not very nice, even though it's locked, and you'd think if they're giving you a locked door, it should be useful, but you're essentially stuck in this room trying to kill enemies on the walkways and you can't back up more than just a little bit. They can quickly get to you and overwhelm you. Not a good way to enter this place. So, oh, there was 2. Good thing I'm not the one tripping these wires. I don't even know where the wires are. Okay, so down here, I'm going to stay in caution just in case there's one other guy randomly walking about. I know there's 2 guys up there, but some naughty things with the teddy bears right there. Yeah, I'm just going to be nice and safe. So let's just keep a rough tally. We had about 40 bottles, 41 or 42 maybe. And now we're going to have more than that. Ooh, I don't want the Pilsner. I want the bottles. Come on, guys. Trying to give me beer. That swill. Swill? I think that's what it's called. Okay, so in here, more bottles. Like, a lot of more bottles. Who would have thought a brewery has a lot of bottles? Can't even really get to them sometimes. Got those ones. And here's some. And here's some. And here's even more. Oh, glorious. Yeah, usually I do the Travis quest and have just unlimited bottles for the rest of the game. This time I had to actually come here for no reason except the bottles. Still pretty reasonable, I think. Okay, more bottles, more bottles. Oh no, I'm picking up actual beer. Useless, useless beer. Okay, maybe I should just get addicted to beer and have that around in case I want to drink something. Okay, so let's take a look. 67, 28, 11. Wow, that's adding up pretty quickly. So already this is just 40, and so we have another 60. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good on the bottles. 100 bottles is probably more than enough. Not sure why anyone would come through the elevator to go save Vadim. Is there any way to do this without violence, where they're like off in a different room entirely, and you can actually get to Vadim and rescue him and then make it out without having to kill a raider? That seems impossible. I mean, Stealth Boys maybe, but mostly impossible. Okay, I think that is enough. We don't need to go up there and kill 2 raiders. Yeah, let's just leave it. So now we have access to either 100 water, either dirty or purified. I think that's pretty good. Now with that, we could actually do a little bit of work to make our Mirelurk egg omelets available. I'm going to just grab a lot of water. Technically, I should be able to just set up my purifiers and make every single settlement have plenty of water. Technically. And I also should get, you know, the razor grain should have been coming in. Apparently it's not. That's unfortunate. There's not a whole lot I can do about my water situation except just use various... Actually, my water situation in Nuka-Cola is taken care of because there's so many bottles there, and it takes 3 bottles and 3 bottles and some dirty water around to make that at the cooking station into purified water, so it should be fine. Even with the amount of drugs I take. Chems is what I take. Let's see, what's my dirty water at? I'm gonna bring that up to 60 or 70. Okay, so I'm not doing any true counting, I'm just doing a rough counting. Because there should be about 50 to 70 Mirelurk eggs that you can get to before the Minutemen destroy them all. So I definitely want extra dirty water for the random noodle cup. And I don't want to use all of my bottles in case I end up needing to use them for purified water. So, something like... That's fine. 70 dirty water. Perfect. Let's go back here. I am going to do the castle. The amount that I used the, oh, what is it? The grilled... No, the Mirelurk egg omelet. It was a lot less in Far Harbor because you don't have to use the jetpack to get across as big of ways of water, so there's not that. I did it a couple times. You don't have to face swarms of enemies that are small, where you need to actually reload your VATS quickly. Your action points for VATS quickly. But there's a few situations over in Nuka World that I definitely think that having a few omelets around could be useful. You know, Jet and its AP refresh equivalent. What the heck? Oh my god. I was trying to figure out what sort of behemoth that was, but it's just a provisioner. Ugh, stupid provisioner. Okay, are you going to attract whatever enemies right there and make me need to fight something? Apparently not. Okay, we're fine. At least we look fine. Okay, I'm gonna call it fine. So, over here, back at base, let's store the dirty water. And also the beer bottles. Actually, if I'm going over to the castle and I need to haul back all of the... No, I should be able to link it immediately and have access to that stuff. I guess that makes sense. Because you can't link the castle while you're there to do stuff. You need to essentially link it from somewhere else or have a lot of waiting happen before settlers start showing up. So, yeah. I guess I can take... Because also, I need to remember, I'm going to be in not good armor. Things to think about. So, what are we going to do about that? Let's just trust that we can link it from here, even if we end up using one of these people that is on the food farming situation. We'll use them to link up the place because that's more needed for sure. But yeah, it should be fine. Let's put away some of our heavy stuff. Because we're not going to make it back very easily otherwise. I'm going to take half of that, put away some various ammo types. Fusion cores, we only need a couple. And shotgun shells, probably a good idea to have around. Same with that. Definitely that, and some of that, and... Yeah, I'm kind of undoing a bunch of what I was planning to do just because I realize how poorly set up I am for the actual Nuka world. Okay. So, powered left leg. What is my situation for... powered, I'd like... Thinking. So everything is a left leg. Here's a right leg. Reduce damage from Mirelurks and bugs. I guess that makes technical sense. I'm surprised I didn't take that with me to Far Harbor, but I wasn't going to be out in my armor anyway. And that's something I shouldn't have. Okay, yeah, let's do a little bit of quick work on 2 pieces of gear because I am facing a bunch of Mirelurks. And I'm not going to have my power armor. I'm going to leave my power armor somewhere else. Ooh, that is a scary proposition. Okay. So it's shadowed, everything's shadowed. And not all pocketed with the deep pocketed. That's interesting. Okay, exterminators get shadowed on that. Only 2 adhesive. Glorious. I used up all my adhesive on grenades. And I probably don't have any corn back. Oh my god, I have corn back. Okay, thankfully, I didn't use up all my adhesive. Okay, glorious. Things are barely working out. Back to this. Okay, exterminator's right leg. And deep pocketed because we are going to be carrying quite a bit of stuff back. Exterminator's synth right arm. It's not going to have the proper... yeah, it's not going to have the proper stuff on it. If I take a hit from a Mirelurk, it's because I wasn't sneaky enough anyway, I'm guessing. Just leave it. Okay. So we've got our shadowed right leg, chest piece, left arm, left leg, armored battered fedora, and military fatigues. So this is our person. Oh, no, not quite. And eyeglasses. This is our person outside of his power armor. Just your average Joe Yolo Odysseus. His stats are less than what I'd like them to be compared to the power armor, but that's fine. That's still a decent amount of damage resistance, ballistic resistance, all that jazz. He's got shadowed on all of his gear. The combat right leg versus the exterminator's right leg. That's only changing things by 2. So honestly, let's just rename this thing and be done with having that around. Because I think it's 3.5 versus 4. Yeah. Let's have this around. Bug be gone? Right leg? Yeah, bugs be gone. So bugs, including Mirelurks, that's good. And we'll just change this to sell so we don't get confused. Can't even spell. Okay, so the difference between 7 and, what is it, 9? Not that big of a difference. Now Somerville Place is being attacked and it's just dying. Gosh, get it together, guys. Okay, pocketed, and we can't do anything else because we don't have any adhesive, even though we should have all the adhesive. This is painful. All of my settlements have got way too many people for their own good. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's nighttime, and it would be a perfect time to actually, you know, go and do stuff. Unfortunately. Fortunately, I'm tired. It's only 1 rank of tired, but thankfully, something went away. Requires more frequent sleep, requires more... Oh, thank God, my AP refresh is actually up. Okay, I'm probably going to get another one because my disease risk pool is just gigantic, probably still left over from Far Harbor, but I'm going to go sleep anyway for 12 hours. And hopefully by the time I'm getting over there, it's nighttime and it's a little more shadowy. Not so sure about this. Okay, well rested. That's a little boost of a few things, which is nice. Ooh, I should have saved perks for Adamantium Skeleton if I'm doing this. Oh, I'm improvising. Improvising is bad. Shouldn't be improvising if I can help it. Okay, let's do a lot of grenades. We don't need all of the grenades. Mines are more important, for sure, and we'll take some bottle cap mines. Yeah. Let's take a couple synth relay grenades and a couple vertibird signal grenades. We shouldn't need them. And we have 165 extra carrying capacity and that many caps. Okay, first things first. Adhesive is stupid to need, but I need it anyway. I have all the caps in the world. Let's go grab some adhesive. I feel so just naked in this situation. Not having my HUD up and having that gigantic bar of orange and the more gigantic bar of empty with a half bar full of health, that is not something I like seeing. Ugh, not something I like seeing whatsoever. Oh my god. Okay, at least my AP is pretty full. It goes down very slowly, and it goes up fairly decently. That's a good AP refresh. So we can at least run for our lives, and yeah. So I'm going to go pick up some adhesive and look for a few other bits and pieces over at Diamond City. That is definitely a necessity. I'm tired of having low adhesive.
Want to do something fun?
And I'm not going to take... Well, actually... I might as well take a Great Mentats. I have 15, and it does make a pretty big freaking difference. So we'll do talking stuff and Pompadour with the fashionable glasses.
Trust me.
Hold up.
Oh, no. I am actually talking to Myrna. You're interrupting something.
Supplies are...
I've got a few minutes.
Actually, I mean, I have the Great Mentats. I can talk to her right now anyway. That's fine. Don't know why I'm so scared about talking to her. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... Let's see. I'll pick up anything that's adhesive. Honestly, I usually pick up oil left and right, but I'm not going to do that this time. I could make more jet with fertilizer, and our jet is kind of low, so I might as well. And yeah, nuclear material, since that's low and aluminum's low, let's go through and just pick up anything that is aluminum. I don't know how we get low on aluminum and adhesive, but we're not low on oil. This is a very strange run for me. Okay, another alarm clock, and for ammo, I'm always going to pick up more of that. We owe her a lot of caps. Whatever will we do about that? Whatever will we do indeed. Okay, so we made a bunch of stim packs. Okay, you, what happened? What's that issue?
I need some answers from you.
I'm glad to help.
Just a few things to clear up. Paul Pembroke tells me that you killed Henry Cook. What do you say to that?
He's lying. He wasn't even there.
Paul's lying. He's the one who killed Cook.
I should just kill you both. One of you killed my father, but I don't kill people unless I'm sure they need killed.
Okay, she's not sure yet.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to...
I'll take a look, sure.
Everything...
Okay, you have more ammo. Wow, that's a lot of ammo. I'm actually going to lose caps this time. Aluminum's going down. Yeah. It's actually happened. What are people carrying around these days? Not even that great of stuff. Yeah. I'm really disappointed in everyone but Cleo. Cleo's been just such a joy to work with. Everyone else is just kind of not pulling their weight. Okay, so we've got... let's see. Yeah, not a whole lot to sell. Not a whole lot to sell. I was buying a bunch of 45 over at Far Harbor, and I definitely didn't need to. I don't want to sell it. Yeah, we'll just actually give people caps for once. It can actually happen, strange as it is. Ooh, I forgot. I should double check with dirty water, and water's kind of taken care of right now. Okay, so we got aluminum and adhesive, and more. What is our 2mm at? 300. That is a good number to see for the Gauss rifle. Now, got a big Brahmin out here, that's fine. Now we just need to drop some stuff off.
That purified water inside.
What the?
Best drink in the Commonwealth.
I'm running. You're mine now. I am no one's now. Ugh, raiders. Freaking hate raiders popping up out of nowhere. The worst part is I can't have my tactical HUD detecting them. I don't see... That's a lot of provisioners. Okay, Piper and Provisioner are stuck over there. I should help, but I'm not going to. Raider Psycho pointing a gun straight at me. I do not want to be caught in the crossfire. Okay. These people are freaking out ever so slightly. There's a Minuteman here. Probably trying to check up on me and figure out why I'm taking forever to actually get to the castle. Don't blame him. Okay, this has been a long time coming. Drop that stuff. We can probably drop a little bit of this, frankly, but we're not going to. Fedora, eyeglasses, military fatigues, and cell. I think we know where the cell goes. Okay, yeah, before I head out, I need to take a quick little break, grab actual more liquid, because my character is hydrated, but I am not. And this has been a long part. It's going to keep on going for probably at least another half hour to an hour. So we'll see. But yeah, we've got one more thing to do today, that's for sure. I'll be back soon. Okay, checking to see if the audio is actually being picked up, and it has, so that's good. And I actually have plenty of coffee, even though it's pretty much middle of the day now. Yeah, we're We're far away from a lot of stuff that I'd like to have. Oh, jeez. I don't like going along here and going to the castle without actually having my power armor. But if I take my power armor and do the typical thing, then get out at the Pridwin and just swim across, then I need to actually go back to the Pridwin in a vertibird or in my... or I can just swim across. It's the middle of the day. Let's actually be in our power armor. There's raiders about. We need to be careful. Okay. So our weapons are as follows. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, 6 goods. This is actually going to be really useful because, as we've said before, being able to do nice, good vat shots against the Mirelurk hatchlings are going to be effective. And we can also just kind of blind fire it, and it should do good damage against them. So I should actually conserve my ammo. In fact, I'm actually going to take more shotgun shells than I would otherwise. It's the hatchlings that is going to be useful against, the staggering otherwise, and maybe the Gauss for something else. We'll see. All of the shotgun shells, that's fine. The nice thing is we can also talk to Tegan. And if we're talking to Tegan, I might just... going back and forth. This is unfortunate, but we need to make sure that we're actually having anything that we want to sell with us to sell. So Deathclaw stakes at 130 are a pretty good thing to sell. And I think we have plenty of Deathclaw. And we're going to definitely run into some more Deathclaws down the line that aren't quite Deathclaws that we can sell. Anyway, not to get too spoily. Everything else, our buff out is... we can't make buff out, but we don't need that many buff outs. Let's say we need 25 buff outs for the rest of the game. That'll be more than enough. Selling other things, we don't really need to sell other things. The value of this stuff, exemplars we can get rid of. Mutant Slayers we'll probably end up getting rid of. Safe crackers for sure. I'm just going to get rid of the... yeah, we can hold on to that. Maybe. I'm drawing a blank. If there's anything else we need to sell. I'm sure he's going to have some fusion cores or whatever, and we'll be able to actually get them back to base because we'll have our power armor. This thing's really heavy. Adam's bulwark is heavy as well. Martyrs, please no. Mighty. It's just not doing too much compared to other weapons that we would have access to. Resolute, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. We have a lot to sell still. Yeah, I should have actually taken this to Diamond City. But we're not going to do that. We're going to actually speed things along. We are on our way to the Pridwin. Once more. Middle of the day, so let's not be completely blind as to what could and could not happen. Oh no, that's fine, Neuro. I'm just talking to myself at times, and I am used to it. I think I played quite a while before people started actually watching, so glad you're back. Yeah, and you didn't miss anything important. I was just running back and forth trying to figure out what I wanted to buy and sell from Diamond City. I'm not sure if you were here for the Beantown Brewery, grabbing a bunch of bottles from them. So now I have plenty of dirty water. Now I'm going off to the Pridwin to do Pridwin things, and from there I'm going to go pick up some Mirelurk eggs from the castle. And maybe talk to Preston about something about the castle being a new base for the Minutemen. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure it's not important. Still fine around here. We'll find out soon enough whether we actually needed to take the power armor, but at least it speeds things along when we're doing our running. The vertebrate's going to find a way to die. We're in caution from hopefully something down that way. Okay, so this is the one time that I'm going to go down the street, and I'm not going to go into the railroad when I'm meant to be going to the Brotherhood. It's going to be glorious. I've thought about this moment for literally weeks, that I'm going to actually remember to go down this street, go down that street, and not do the Brotherhood a disservice by going into the railroad. That is not on the agenda. Yeah. I guess, do I need to do adrenaline building for any of the Mirelurks? I know I'll build up plenty of adrenaline while I'm there.
Someone there?
Someone is there, but it's not me. It's the Brotherhood. I guess I'm the Brotherhood, so not very accurate descriptions of what's happening, but they're gonna freak out a bunch, and it is broad daylight.
First mistake, last mistake.
I guess being on top of the, Oh god, you're gonna die, aren't you? And you're gonna fall right on me, aren't you? This is a mistake. Especially since there's two vertibirds, and I can't keep track of them both. Oh, this is so stupid. Vertibird, how you doing? You're still hanging in there. This is really bad. Okay, we're in caution now, because of course we're in caution. We've been making a bunch of fragmentation grenades. How are you doing? This vertibird's not doing perfect. Oh god. That is a dangerous move, dude. And it's right there. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's taking way too much damage. That vertibird's around. Okay. That escalated. And it's a pretty good thing that I decided to get away from that thing. So, yeah. Vertibirds, when they get really close to enemies, just start running. It's the right thing to do. Where are all these enemies? I guess I'm not clearing out enough enemies. The vertibirds are always going to have something to be fighting, but... How is... This vertibird is fine, but it's going to, like, crash into something. This is... Oof. Just leave. Okay. The wreck... Oh, that killed a few of them, probably. Okay. Super efficient. We're not going to clear out Pikmin's gallery, I just wanted to take a peek. But, yeah, inefficient. Having to run around only to have the enemies be completely dealt with by other forces. That's fine. So, in here... Let's see if we can't get a grenade to see if there's anything around. Okay, there was something around. Yeah, there's not a lot of people. So let's just make our way to the Pridwin. big floating thing in the sky, and we'll be fine. Guess there's a few things we can check out along the way. A few bottles. We know how good those are. Down here... Oh, that's where the power armor is. T-51. But the super mutants over here, they should be able to be dealt with rather nicely. Okay. Just trying to clear out a little bit of enemies from the overall space. I'm tired of having vertibirds find something that they want to attack. It's kind of annoying. Now, for it to make it to the castle, just for some Mirelurk eggs, for some omelets, which are amazing, then we're going to have to leave our power armor over at, I think the Pridwin would be a good idea, but we'll just do it at the Boston airport instead. And we can check just to see if there's anything in particular at the workshop over there that we've left. But I do want to do some buying and selling with Tegan. Sell all the random crap that I have. And get up here to this little island. There we go. Not sure if my great mentats are going to last me, so I'm trying to be a little quick about it. I don't even know if I have great mentats still. Great mentats, wonderful. So over here we've got not a whole lot besides, yeah, just beer bottles are nice, so we'll come back for those for the extra water, dirty water. Hopefully when I head north, I'll be able to sort out a few settlements. It's been a long time coming, and they're probably really pissed off with me. Probably ready to revolt and all that.
Can't talk right now.
Okay, Maxon will give us our next little mission. Well, not Maxon himself, but...
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
He's right down at the airport, you know, doing some provisioning work, but sure, he's dead.
Dance's execution creates a missing link in our
I guess
chain of
Dance
command.
is dead. Dance the Synth,
Held quite an important position.
he's not
His
Dance,
quarters
he's
and all his
Dance the
possessions are
Synth.
now
So he's
yours,
fine. Yeah.
including his personal suit.
Oh, by the way, we get some, you know, power armor and whatnot, and it's not as good as the power armor I have, so I do not care.
Report to him ad Victoria.
Okay, report to someone. I wonder who that is.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Okay, hello.
Oh, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute,
sure.
There are
Time to kill the railroad.
Hit them before they hit us. I like
Huh.
Precisely. Destroying
Well, I
the
mean, I've been
railroad.
looking to
That
actually
end,
kind of clear out
here's a list of
my
the 5 targets we believe would cause
my
a catastrophic failure in their chain of
overall
command.
like quest log a little bit.
Consider
So
it done. Thank you.
You know,
Now,
that's
before
fine.
you depart,
They're calling it the...
It's one way of getting some
If you could
things
use
out of
this
my quest log,
holotape
but
to
it's
decrypt
probably
this
not the
certain
nicest way of
week.
doing things.
try to
We'll
get it
bring
back
Pam back.
when you're ready,
Pam will be the
they'll
sole
pro-
survivor of the railroad. We left at least one alive. So, railroad is now essentially enemies, and that can be a problem. Yep, failed. Give me all the faileds. Railroad people are armed with Gauss rifles, and if they spawn and are enemies to you with their Gauss rifles, then this will be a mistake. I meant to talk to Tegan first. I kind of got ahead of myself. So, yeah. This could be bad.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once.
Luckily, though, our tasks are a little less filled up. That's nice. Quest log is looking a little lighter.
If you find anything interesting in the railroad...
And just keeps on failing. And I didn't know I failed this many things, but guess it's not unheard of. So we have about, let's see, staggering. Okay. 387, we should be fine to put a dress on. And talking RA. Okay. Tegan.
Welcome
yeah,
back.
we're gonna have to deal with the toaster savers.
Set me up.
There's going to be... Ooh, wait a second. I can get an even better deal. Do I still have great mentats? I don't. That's unfortunate. I might just not do it since I have a lot of really expensive stuff. Pompadour and fashionable.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Congratulations on the promotion, Paladin.
And now I'm a
Let me
paladin.
see what you have. Sure.
I expect to see more cool stuff. Death from above. Yeah, that's a fun one. I'll take the vertibird signal grenades, even though I'm not using it. It is nice to be able to throw it into a situation and have a vertibird just land and have the enemies kind of be drawn to the vertibird. That way you don't have to... let's see, fiber optics, oil... I don't really need oil, but I'm going to take it anyway because I have so many things. Okay, now let's see what he has for his ammo. Some of that, and 2 fusion cores. Wait a second, those fusion cores weren't full, were they? Trying to pull a fast one, I see. Yep, that's Tegan for you. Yeah, take these fusion cores. Yeah, they're above the other one. Yeah, they're the same price. Tegan's trying to be sneaky. Mighty, radium, resolute laser, all that stuff. And then for the apparel, atoms, cloaking, and exemplars, martyrs, punishing, safecrackers. Yep, that is nice. So that's pretty much everything. Let's get back in here. We're going to now be in a situation that I don't like being in, where we're going to do some swimming, and then we're going to do some Mirelurk egging, and then
If Elder Maxon ordered me to
yeah,
follow him to the gates of hell.
maybe we will just take out the railroad immediately. Lots of things that I thought I wasn't going to do this episode, and they're kind of lining up. I'm going to have to do it eventually, so might as well. I guess what we can do is check with Captain Kells. The Great Mentats would have been a good thing to have for his thing.
It's time we dealt with it.
I'm going to talk to him here in a second.
I'll take care of it, Captain.
Thank you, Paladin. Dismissed.
Okay. So, kill Virgil.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
By the way.
We're all counting on you to take those treacherous synth lovers out.
Oh.
Remember, Paladin, no mercy. Kill anything that moves.
Okay, so I've got it backwards. I need to do the railroad, then I can kill, in quotation marks, Virgil. I don't want to go down south with or without the serum. Good thing I saved those great mentats and I didn't eat them right there, because that would have been a waste. So let's see. Noodle cups. Might as well, and we'll take one of the squirrel on a stick. Ah, dang it. Still hungry. What is my situation? Fatigue and parasites. That's not even that bad. Weakness only lasts a little tiny bit, so that's pretty good. Now, down here, we've got so many fusion cores. Well, not so many, but we picked up a few fusion cores. We picked up some ammo. I think what we're going to do is swim over to the castle and deal with some mirelurks. Thankfully, I don't think any hunters spawn. Like, I've never seen a hunter there. I'm 99% sure. If I always kill it before, you know, it becomes an issue, that's lucky, but I'm guessing the only thing that we have to deal with that's ranged is the last thing. So, in here, I think we'll put half of our ammo away and all of our fusion cores. We'll step out of our power armor and take out the fusion core. Hopefully this is fine and no one decides to come and start using it. And then for the inventory, we don't need all of these vertibirds. And we're definitely not using a Molotov because that's just how we go completely wrong. The junk can go away, and the aid. We don't need that many. I ended up not selling to Tegan the Deathclaw steaks. That's too bad. We'll just take those back with us. Okay. So now, let's be on our way. We're going to go all the way over to the castle, and that requires us to get our swimming gear on. When I say swimming gear, I mean this stuff. So, we do have the second rank of Aqua Boy because I panicked and took it because I'm terrified of the MS Azalea when I'm in a hazmat suit and I'm trying to get back to Far Harbor. So we're just going to be in here. Moving forward, the unfortunate thing about the railroad is even after you kill them, you're still going to have a situation where they can have their railroad agents kind of pop up out of nowhere. So, yeah, making enemies of the railroad this early is probably not ideal, but it's more rare for them to be spawned in than other things, I feel like. And saying that, I'm going to start seeing railroad agents with their Gauss rifles like all over the shop, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh boy. So the castle. The castle is not that far away, and with our swim speed, we get there pretty quickly. The thing we need to keep in mind is we're very fragile, and we can't sprint as fast as we're used to, and we can't jetpack on top of things, so we just have to be incredibly careful. The explosive thing is not good against the Mirelurk eggs. Well, not good against the Mirelurks because the eggs are a situation. In here we can pick up a few things. If you go and charge into the place before the people are set up, then they essentially do the attack order where it's just, you know, go in there. Don't do the flanking, don't do the firing line, they just charge. So it's best to set them up with orders first, and then they kind of, you know, do something particular in a particular way that is better. Keep them out of the fight as much as possible. Okay.
Definitely.
That's right.
So it's been a while since we've seen Preston.
If we split up,
Here are the three ideas. Make them come to us. What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there.
Well,
yeah, that guy has a
General,
death wish.
What do you think?
Guns blazing is down. No. Draw them out.
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds good. All right, people.
Yeah?
Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
Okay. I will actually follow that advice. So, bird over there, and I think we're good. I am going to take some aid right now before I forget. We are good on our food situation, so a Deathclaw steak, a roasted Mirelurk meat, and probably a wolf ribs. No, we can hold off on the wolf ribs. Just for a little bit, at the very least. Wouldn't mind actually seeing what the accuracy bonus is. But yeah, if you were pretty much going over here and laying a few mines for no, obvious reason, you would actually trigger the Minutemen to start going and guns blazing. So, best not to do that. So I think fragmentation mines are the way to go. And I like to do it in sort of... Ooh, caution. 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 Okay, don't let the Mirelurk get to the mines. Okay, and there's going to be more mines up there just as a last resort. I know that's overkill, not necessarily overkill, but it's kind of overkill. So, yeah. Let's go over here and do what we do best. Try to target everyone before they become an issue. It's going to be kind of difficult. And the whole goal here is to keep the enemies from being killed by the Minutemen. And when I say enemies, I mean the eggs. They can kill those guys as much as they want. But another thing is, if they're targeting a Mirelurk that is right next to the eggs, then they're probably going to, just break the eggs on accident. Not on purpose. They don't know how stupid they are and what they're destroying, so I don't hold it against them, but yeah, we might not really get a good lineup of other things. Okay, anyway, let's take care of these guys.
I think I got something over here.
Staggering is effective as effective can be.
Hold up.
Just draw them out. Even if you're hitting the shell, the staggering and keeping them away from the Minutemen is a good idea. Okay. So once they start moving in to deal with the Mirelurks on the inside, because there's... Yep, they're moving in. Damn it. Okay. So this is where we start doing stupid things. Running over the eggs and making sure that all the Mirelurks start hatching. Not ideal. Just keep an eye on all the different little Mirelurk guys and try not to destroy the eggs. Okay, there's this one as well. All these things have
Looks like they've been nesting.
been
Take out these eggs.
removed.
Lurks like to hold up inside old buildings.
And while they're talking, try to be quick about it and get the Mirelurk eggs.
You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The general and I will clear the walls.
Okay, and they're holding in the courtyard, but they will go into the walls eventually. Let's
sir.
just do a second layer, couple right here. Okay. A few eggs. Kill him, Preston. Gonna get 1,000 frag mines if I'm not careful. Preston's being swarmed. Sucks for him. Okay, whatever you do, Preston, don't kill the eggs. Kill the Mirelurk hatchlings, sure, but don't hit the eggs.
It's over.
Good job.
For now.
So, picking up the meat as well, that's useful. So many little guys. And hopefully these guys down here just kind of shoot the eggs that have already been dealt with.
What the hell was that?
Oh god, do you hear that? No, I'm not going to want to see that. I'm literally going to want to hide as far away as possible. Nope, screw that. I am not getting involved. Why was there one Mirelurk? Oh god, I just really hurt the 2 Minutemen that were going to actually be useful. Oh my god, acid! Holy shit. Holy hell, did you that acid attack, I could have immediately taken just so many Med-X's, but that would have been really brutal, really quick. Oh, wow. Do not stand in doorways with the frickin' queen coming out. That was really bad luck on... Well, really good luck. Really scary luck. Good. Jeez. Oh my god. I can't believe I nearly got splattered by 1,000 different acid attacks. Okay, okay. It's fine. So, lesson of the day. Acid attacks. They can be neutralized by Med-X, and it's kind of needing to be preemptive because, you know, Med-X.
All right.
But acid attacks and acid attack and acid attack. And I was right here. So that was pretty much as close to I'm willing to call, you know, a not hit as you can get. Oh my god.
Let's go see if there's any...
That was terrifying. This was not supposed to be terrifying. That was literally one of the most terrifying things I've had for a while. Okay, let's grab some more eggs. Stay away from that. There's eggs over there, and I don't want you shooting the eggs until they get the things out. Come on. Let's go. What's that noise? It says, walking next to the Mirelurks. Oh my god. Can't trust these Minutemen. No, you do not get to shoot the eggs. Screw you. Screw frickin' Minutemen. I hate them. Okay. Mirelurk meat. Yeah, try to get the eggs in here, because I think they don't go up top. Oh, right. There's that. They don't go up top as quickly as in here, but it sounds like they're going up top. Just like the assholes. Let's go. Yeah, they're killing the eggs up top, aren't they? Sounds like it. Let's see if we can't help by grabbing these eggs first. Anything else that comes along here? Nope. Do not kill...
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
No. We're not doing this now. There's Mirelurk eggs over there. I think there's one that pops up right around here. It hasn't already popped up. took damage from it literally rising from the depths, which is just great. Let's go. Okay, so more hatchlings coming straight at me. Can't hit them to save my life. There's a soft shell. Come on. Reload. And shoot it in the torso. Okay. Let's grab these eggs up here before they get destroyed by something else. Yeah, that's the problem about just running through the area that might have enemies rising up. They actually do a little bit of damage if they rise up right on top of you. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. Like these guys, cracking eggs, not so much, but the other big Mirelurk guys rising up out of the ground does a little bit of damage. So let's see. I'm right here, guys. Come and get him. 95. Another 95, hopefully. Oh! Kill it. Okay. Started its attack animation. Nearly got me. Yeah, this was not supposed to be a damaging part of the run. This was supposed to be just kill enemies nice and distant, but you have to kind of do stupid things by running through the enemies to get them to spawn. And these guys just like pointing their guns at these eggs. Come on. Oh my god, you're useless.
Let's trade.
No, okay. I just want... I'm about ready to take all of your ammo. Mirelurk egg. Nope. Not trying to steal from you. Okay. That's better. Are there Mirelurks over here? Yes, there are. Did I hear another Mirelurk somewhere? Could have sworn. Whatever. Thought I heard the rising out of the ground. Okay, so Mirelurk eggs. This is where we get them, and as you can see, we have 61 Mirelurk eggs. And I don't think we are missing out on really too many whatsoever. There's a few Mirelurks in here. Let's go over to the shotgun. And the eggs are nice and easy to deal with, so it's just over 60. Come on. One more. Yeah, always 3 hatchlings, but sometimes not that many eggs. So, here's the castle. It's dealt with, kind of. I guess there's nothing left in here, right? Yeah, I think that's everything. So, let's talk to Preston. I'm sure he's going to be completely thrilled over the situation. We only lost 1 Minuteman. I think one of these guys is automatically, like, incapable of dying because there's, like, someone needing to do the transmitter, so...
Hey, we've got to run some power to the transmitter.
Oh, right. Running power first. Okay. How many... 10 power. Okay. Let's start with the transmitter. We only have 9. And what do we need for... Okay, we just needed 1 steel or something, I'm not quite sure. Okay, so a bunch of little generators lined up. We'll just do that and that. Okay. Now we can talk to Preston. Preston loved that.
Excuse me.
Wow, we really did it.
Yeah,
I've been
we.
watching the Minutemen fall to
And it
pieces
wasn't
for so
just
long,
me,
I just-
it was definitely we.
This is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. So, you know. Which
Okay,
reminds me,
he says back to
got another
business,
trouble
bud.
spot for you to check out. But they're worried the super mutants will come back in force. You better get over there before it's too late.
Defend Oberland Station. I mean, I guess it's on the way, but that's annoying. There's too many people at all my settlements. Too many settlements, too many people. This is unfortunate. Okay, so one thing we can't do is we can't say, hey, Preston, move to... Wait, we can. We can go move to the castle. And then we can say, hey, Preston, form a supply line. Oh, dang it, can't be assigned to a supply line. That's the thing. Okay. So, yeah, that's what happens with Preston. Can't do supply lines here. And so we're kind of... We don't have much when it comes to our supplies here, which is unfortunate. And we're gonna pick up random quests out of the fire, travel to Finch Farm. I don't want to pick up random quests, frankly. Not my pig, not my farm, not my circus, not my monkeys, not my that, not my this. Oh my gosh. Just grab a little bit of supplies and maybe we can get a few things dealt with. Screw the flamer. Okay, so the defense of this place is not super necessary. The biggest thing I think is to just make sure that there's at least a little bit. The food situation's a complete joke. We don't have anything that we can grow. But really, when it comes down to it, that doesn't matter too much. So we're sitting on 64 Mirelurk eggs, and here at this place, we're also sitting on some ammo, some oil, some of this stuff, and the rest of this junk we can tie in elsewhere. Yeah, we're not going to be doing too much with the castle. I built a couple turrets just for the hell of it. They can deal with their own food. Let's get back to the Pridwin. Taking a little tiny hit, 2 damage from a Mirelurk bursting out of the ground. Not too bad. We've got our Mirelurk eggs. We can make our Mirelurk egg omelets. We've got our dirty water. I think that we're getting along nicely. We've got a decent amount of adrenaline, and we're not sleepy for once. As stupid as it is, I think I'm actually going to go grab a luck bobblehead. I've already dealt with one queen. I think I can deal with another one. Yeah, no way is this ideal, but we're already down south, and we're already swimming a bunch. We can build up our disease risk pool like crazy again, grab fatigue, and deal with all that silliness. And it's making me wonder, should I grab the agility bobblehead while I'm here? That would be nice. Yeah, I'm suddenly pushing off Nuka World for just a few things to be done. I think that that's not the worst idea, but it's probably not the best. Part of the reason is I know that some of these places that are just floating in the middle of nowhere have a little bit of food, and that means I can actually get just a little bit of food set up at the castle. I don't think this place has food now that I look. Nope, must be that one. But they have mute fruit, so I can just stop by their place. Let's do things in a sensible order first. Swim all the way down south. I don't like getting on the island whatsoever, because a bunch of mirelurks spawn out of the ground at random places. It's kind of hard to know really where they plan to spawn out. Some of them come out from the water and just start wandering about once you get on the north side of the island. The boat right there has the luck bobblehead, so that'll be nice and easy. But honestly, I've done it before and it wasn't that much of a situation. Turn you off. I thought there was more, probably around here. Yes, we've got one mute fruit. Wild mute fruit. Bullshit. Okay, that's fine. We don't need the proper food. We can just get more mute fruit from whatever it's called. That place. The sludgy plant thing. So this we have to do carefully. It helps so much if we actually do things with I don't know, with the tactical HUD, so we can actually see enemies. Because over here, there's just a few random things. So over here, we can just pop this open and... Oh wait, no. Not gonna do that quite yet. Gotcha. So yeah, if you pull that lever, things happen. You don't necessarily want those things to happen. I'm gonna turn off my light, in fact. And here's the luck bobblehead. Nice and easy, no problem whatsoever. You can get it very simply. Now, if we just do a normal VATS, there's nothing. But there seems to be a funny-looking rock right there. That rock is, well, it's a mirelurk. So, the problem with this place is there are mirelurks about, and you need to kill them. You need to kill them very thoroughly. The other problem is there's a queen that comes out of the water right there, and it's scary. Do you hear it? Is it a rad storm? I think I hear it. I think I hear it happening. I'm gonna put my hazmat suit on. I think I heard that little bit of a crackle. So nothing like a rad storm right when you want to do something fun with some mirelurks. Oh god. Okay, the way I do things is I know that the queen's going to come up from there. If you put the mines directly down there, they don't actually, you know, do anything to her for whatever reason. My rads are at 272, and the hazmat suit should do nicely. If I need to, I can always... I have the synth relay grenade, which is interesting. I'm thinking, and I don't like ad-libbing. So we're just going to do this way. Big explosion right there, if we need it. We're also going to do... It's not a mirelurk. Didn't think so. Mirelurk hunter's over here. We're also going to do a big explosion right here. It should go over this place. It really should. And if it doesn't, it starts doing a little bit of some laps, like right around here, I could have sworn. But if it doesn't do that... Okay, so just a few frag mines right there, and we'll be able to deal with this queen. I don't like dealing with it in, you know, a hazmat suit, but the rad storm requires what it requires. And if all goes horribly, Stealth Boy and just running for my life could do wonders. But I am going to actually run for my life first and foremost. We are now undetectable underneath the water. At least that's the plan. Have the Mirelurk. Okay, so the queen should head over here and get blown up. That was a nice little jump from the queen, so good to see. So we've got power, we've got the queen, we've got our mines back, and now we can finish up. We just have a couple things to deal with. There we go. And yeah, wonderful. The rad storm is on its way out. Okay, so still staying in hidden because I don't like the fact that Mirelurks are about. We just need to make sure we are okay. If you're not sure where the enemy's going to be, over-prepare and then get your resources back. That's a good little deal. Okie dokie. We're going to take a Stealth Boy, and we're going to run up to the thing and be done. Because even though I've already been damaged by an enemy that pops up out of nowhere, we should be good. I don't know where they pop up, I don't know where they pop up. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. They're going to be fine, it's going to be fine. Okay. Now they're all going to pop up, and we can deal with them. And we deal with them very nicely because they're just all useless against the high-powered whatever it is. So, sorry Mirelurk. Not for you to be alive. So that takes care of this island. All the Mirelurks go to the very edges of it. I thought a few of these would be legendary, or at least one of them, but apparently not. Oh, one of them was legendary. What was that? Let's see. Quick little look-see. Staggering. That's fun. But not for me. Not for me because I don't have any pistols. So let's just do a quick little Mirelurk hunt, and we'll call it good there. Hello. Goodbye. And we can't even kill the Mirelurk hunter. Hunter hunted. And there's radioactivity down there, so do be aware. Let's just do some of this. Legendary effects. And more hunters down there. Hello? Oh, you're powerful. I'm gonna just throw on my hazmat suit, and then I'll be good. Let's see. Punishing, useless, and I'm too much weight. That's unfortunate. should have seen that one coming. $50 meat and 60 eggs will do that to you. Let's just have some squirrel on a stick. And maybe a radstag. Okay, that's good. Hello. Goodbye. Well, I think that's a good way of ending. We pretty much, you know, started how we ended. We were up in Far Harbor. It was raining and horrible. We cleared the island of all threats that we saw, and we ended the episode being on an island, killing a bunch of enemies. I'll do a quick little look around to see if there's anything that we need to deal with. These guys shouldn't be a problem. I don't know why they're not running away as much as they should be, but that's fine. The Spectacle Island is now ours. Nice and easy. And yeah, I think we're going to be nice and ready to move on to the Agility Bobblehead. There's a few ways to deal with that. We'll pick up some mute fruit from... what is that? The... Warwick Homestead is not that. Oh, whatever. The sludge sewage treatment plant. Back to the castle, plant some food, do the things at the Pridwin by getting our power armor, teleport back to the Institute, go to Hangman's Alley, drop it all off, make some food, off to Nuka World. All of that next time. But until then, thanks for joining me. I've been Keith, this has been Game to Please with the Fallout 4 You Only Live Once run done live, and until next time, farewell.